Okay. Fuck it. Ignore the Final Fantasy. Ignore Final Fantasy real quick, okay? There's gonna be Final Fantasy. I need to fucking meld materia onto my gear, okay? As of right now, best I can say, deal with it. Hold on. Hold on. I don't even have the game open. Yes. Yes. Good. Baby love crit. Meld more. Meld more. Okay. Okay, we're done. Okay. There. Done. 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 Fucking gear melded in Final Fantasy. Now I can actually boot up the real game. Wherever the hell it is. Alright, exit Final Fantasy. But yeah, hi! Welcome! End of my shift. Hold on. There. Valhalla is reaching its end. When I looked it up, it said that there would be 19 days. 19. And I think I'm on day 15. But I don't have the money to, like, win the video game. So no matter what, something's gonna happen today. I'm either gonna win the video game or I'm going to burn out spectacularly and die. What size elephant we talking about? Fully grown. Have you seen how much, like... Fuck. Glad to have been here for 6 months already. Has it been half a year already? Goddamn. Anyway, have you seen how much alcohol I've been adding to these drinks? I could easily kill a full-grown elephant. I would kill that thing. You know the rules. I know. But yeah, this is gonna be the end of Valhalla, one way or another. Can I click the small plus at the top left? I have not. Prologue and Anna. Demo. What? Man, such a slow night. At least I'm not serving dogs. Normally this would be where a dog shows up like a cheap punchline. I guess not. Speaking of dogs, I wonder where the hell Gil is. Bored? Ah! Sorry, did I wake you up? I wasn't sleeping. My eyes were wide open. You went to college, right? You know having your eyes open means nothing. Don't worry, I don't blame you. It's been a really long time since we've had such a slow night. In fact, I think the last time we had this night of slow was before you started working here. Really? Yeah, it happened when Robert was still working here. Who? My first employee. The poor idiot bought a levitation potion and threw himself off a building. It's the levitation potion incident! Oh. As it turned out, the potion actually worked. Come again. He started rising in the air and couldn't stop. They later found his body smeared across the nose of a commercial flight that was on its way to Kanye-Vania. But anyway, should you really dismiss that so easily? We didn't have a single client that night, not even a lost soul asking for directions, but then suddenly a kid shows up. He was obviously underage, but I was bored, so I decided to let him order something. I gave him one Carmetrine free drink. I mean, even if I was letting him order, I wasn't about to give him alcohol. And then, when the time came for him to pay his tab, he realized he didn't have enough money. He then yanked his shirt over his head, started screaming he's a ghost, and tried to escape. So I kicked him so hard he flew out the bar, and told him ghosts shouldn't feel pain. Boss, did you really kick an underage kid? Of course not. I just gave him a warning and made him wash a couple dishes. The fact that you even thought for a moment that I would kick a young, innocent child hurts me to no end, you know? Anyway, just keep it up. Someone will show up sooner or later. I sure hope so. Hold on. Come to think of it, aren't Gil's checks made out to Robert? No. Well, at least that story killed a couple minutes. I think I don't know, sort the glasses here or something. Huh, we got a fedora-shaped glass? Anybody here? Sorry, I'll be right... Ow! Are you okay? I'm fine, yeah. Welcome to Valhalla. What can I get you? Something wrong? Are you sure you're old enough to drink? Well, seeing how I'm old enough to eat solid food, I'm gonna guess that drinking won't be a problem. You know what? That's not what I meant. Yeah, I'm old enough to drink. I turned 21 not too long ago, actually. Still don't believe me? What do you need me to give you? I must be sleep deprived or something. What's this deja vu feeling, though? It's fine, don't worry. What can I get you? I feel like having a sugar rush. Sure. Coming right up. These are extra stuff they added afterwards. One of them is a demo for the game, one and the epilogue for the game. Ah. How am I? I'm good. So, fun fact. I was feeling pretty shitty these past couple days. And today, I figured out why that is. Would you also like to know why that is? Doesn't matter. Turns out, I remembered, I'm like, wait a second. I haven't had, like, a shower. Because, like, I have a Jack and Jill bathroom with my siblings, and showering in there is, like, nearly impossible because they don't have a door handle on their door. So today, I woke up and I was like, I need a shower. And I immediately showered and I was like, oh. I don't know how medieval peasants survived without, like, constantly bathing. My mental state is directly tied to how clean I am. Here you go. Thanks. Yeah, this is the stuff. You know, I could have been lying through my teeth. I could be an underage liar. You could have sold alcoholic drinks to an underage kid. How would that make you feel? Eh? I don't believe in the myth that kids don't drink alcohol. I've met 16-year-olds that drink a lot more than I do. How long did you go without? This is, like, sometimes, whenever it happens, it goes for a long time. I went 3 days. So I didn't shower Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And when I woke up today, I was like, I need to shower. I need to shower. That's not so bad. I've got long hair, though. Long hair, whenever it gets greasy, is one of the worst things imaginable. It sucks so much. Limiting the alcohol they can get is necessary, but if you make it look like a forbidden pleasure, well, you only make them crave it more. Hell, I bet if you gave kids alcohol, they'd start swearing it off earlier. So you're fine giving drinks to underage kids? No, but if that were to happen, I wouldn't get my panties in a bunch. Wouldn't you get punished for doing that? You'd have to admit it publicly that you ordered alcohol first, and that'd bring you a different array of problems. Oh. I bought it and didn't sleep for 1.5 days while getting 100%. Thank you for getting me to buy this game. See, I don't think people realize just how much I will make you buy a game by showing it on this stream. Case in point, nothing wrong has ever gone on. You know, nothing weird happens on this stream, actually. Don't worry about that one. Is she not sick like me? Debatable. Did you come in here looking to get me in trouble? No, I just wanted a reaction out of you, but you're taking it all too calmly. Why? I don't know. Your face makes me want to tease you. I suddenly feel like I'm back in high school. All right, let's get this out of the way. Please show me your ID. Sure. Seems everything's in order, Miss Anna Graham. Anna Graham. Anna Graham. Where have I heard that name before? Go ahead. Just try to make a joke I haven't heard yet. I'll politely refuse. No, I'm serious. Go ahead. People think it's too easy, so they never make jokes about my name. I'm still going to politely refuse. I'm getting on Lexapro. Stop making me Google terms. Lexapro can treat depression and generalized anxiety disorder. Gad! If you like the game, you can get merch on Fangamer. True. You know what else you can do? You can buy Jill's slut shirt on their official, like, merch website. You're no fun. So what's your name, Miss Bartender? My name? You saw my name. I have the right to know yours. Fair enough. I'm Jill. Jill what? Just Jill. Yeah, but what's your full name? Just call me Jill. Fine. I'll just pretend Jill's way of saying your name is actually Joanna Ignacia Laurent Lone. Actually, I'll shorten it to Joe. Whatever floats your boat. Say, Joe, this place looks awfully desolate. Joe, she says. It's been a slow day. A really, really slow day. I'm actually glad you showed up. I was getting bored as hell. I mean, it's not like we're always bustling with activity, but this is unusual even for here. So I take it this isn't a popular place, then? We have our regulars, but we're not like the bars in the main street. Still, I like this place. It's comfy and, I don't know, it makes me feel safe. Weird. I mean, I feel that way too, but this place usually gives off the opposite impression. Can't blame them, though. This isn't exactly the best part of the city. It's a shame. I really like how isolated this place feels. You can't hear the sounds of the city in here. It's nice. But then again, you could say I have some experience with isolated places, so it might just be nostalgia. Nostalgia, huh? Speaking of coming in here, now that I think about it, you didn't ask for my ID when I first came in. Why didn't you do it if you were so suspicious? Well, firstly, I was bored. Figures. And second, I felt like you were of legal age. How? We've had a lot of kids come in thinking they could get away with ordering a drink, but they're too nervous or jumpy. I don't usually give drinks to kids like that. They don't know what they're dealing with. What if they're not like that, but still underage? If they at least look like they're above legal age, I'd be able to live with myself, I guess. I don't give them anything if I know they're still kids, but hey, I'm bound to be fooled sometime. So I'm guessing I wasn't jumpy? Yep. I see. Hey, Joe, now that I know I can drink legally, can I get another one? What do you want? Hey, give me something sweet. Sweet? Sure. Flavor, sweet. You want a Brantini? 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm not making any money off this, but all drinks big. One sweet drink. Thanks. You know, if all drinks were like this, I'd be afraid of turning into an alcoholic. Please don't joke about that. How can you say that? You're a bartender. A bartender doesn't want her clients to become alcoholics. Just like how personal trainers don't want their trainees to turn into steroid junkies. Oh, yeah, I guess you're right. So this one's really nice. Can I turn the TV on? Oh. Hey, Joe, do you drink? I suppose, yeah. It'd be weird for a bartender not to drink, you know? I don't know. I've met dentists with bad teeth. Bartenders who don't drink would totally make sense. That's silly. You'd be like a vegan chef running a barbecue restaurant. You think? Yeah, I mean, it's not a matter of whether or not you can eat or drink whatever it is that you're making. It's more like, why do it if you don't like it? Huh. Yeah, I guess that's true. A dentist might have bad teeth, but he could still like working in dentistry, but why bother bartending if you don't like alcohol? See? Huh. Something wrong? I just noticed you haven't said my name yet. I haven't... What? Aside from when you read my ID out loud, you haven't said my name. Meanwhile, I've called you out yours like a gazillion times now. The wrong name, though. Well, I haven't had the need to say your name. Come on, humor me. Say my name. Why? Say my name. Say my name. Say my name! Anna. Or Anna. One more time. Anna. Yes, now one more time. Nana. It happened again. Maybe I need glasses? There's that feeling again. Did I see someone glitch out in the past? Oh, come on. Why'd you want me to say your name? I like hearing people call me by my name. Feels personal and fuzzy. Yeah, but asking people to say your name like that is a bit... quirky? Creepy. I don't know about that. There was a certain someone who would wake me up in the morning saying my name. Your name is important. Once you know someone's name, the gap between that person and you disappears. Once you give names to things, you start seeing them as important members of the family. So what if it's creepy? It's still nice. Stop calling me Joe and use my name then. Say, Anna, can I ask you something? You called me by my name, so sure. About your arm. What about it? Oh yeah, I'm lacking one. Did saying the word creepy remind you of its absence? Actually, I've been wanting to ask about it since you came in. At least to be uncomfortable for a second, I'm trying to get a rise out of you. Sheesh. So what is it? How'd I lose it? It's not too personal. It isn't. I'm actually proud of the tale. Why? You're looking at a proud survivor of the nanomachine rejection. Really? I thought that was something doctors detected while a fetus was still in the womb. Yes and no. There's actually two types of nanomachine rejection syndrome. The first one is most common. They usually detect it while you're still a fetus. That's when they turn you into a cat boomer. The other one can sometimes appear in your teenage years. It's incredibly rare, but it's still possible. So that arm. Nanomachine rejection basically causes your body to attack itself. Tissues start ripping apart, your organs malfunction. I was lucky. In the end, all I lost was an arm and a handful of toes. Get it? A handful, because I lost 5. Anyway. I have a prosthetic arm, but it's in maintenance right now. I see. It's a bit weird to be without it. I still feel like it's there. Just a couple hours ago, I tried to grab something, and I just stood there, thinking that my arm was doing something. But anyway, mind getting me another drink? We can keep talking about my stump after that. Right. What do you want? Let's try something classy. It's weird being in a bar not asking for a fancy drink. Alright. You want fucking classy? Bad touch, it's funny. I'll have those Jill and Donna plushies. They have magnets in their hands so they can hold whatever accessory they came with. You can also make them hold hands with the magnets. Nice! Beetlejuice in disguise. Wrong. Fuck, I messed it up. All on the rocks mixed. Done. Okay. Yeah? Yeah, Alan? What do you want to say? Here. This looks expensive, all right. I'm starting to have second thoughts right now. Just drink it. I'm starting to feel dizzy. That's nice. Is it? Of course, I spent so much time in hospitals and whatnot, but now I'm just living my life, you know? I want to feel the good and the bad. No more being forced to sit quietly in a quarantine room. Yeah, I can get on that. Wait, quarantine? Type 2 nanomachine rejection patients are put in special chambers free from the nanomachine particles in the air. That prevents them from being assimilated and aggravating their whole situation. To be fair, not all my memories of that chamber are bad. I mean, I did spend 3-4 years in one of those places. Really? That long? Well, I didn't go for the genetic level treatment, so it was a lot longer and a lot less expensive. Can I get a squid unstirred? I'll take what I fucking serve you. More guns for the folks. Thanks for arming the people, Aaron. Enjoy your guns. Say thanks to Arid. People give out subs a lot on this channel, and fucking, I really do appreciate it. Okay, hold on. Hold on. I need to address this real quick, okay? Actually, wait, hold on. Is that it? Okay, that's it. A lot of people say this. A lot of content creators will say this. So I'm going to say it too. Thanks. You really don't have to do any of that. It's nice just having people here. But it is nice having people also subscribe. Thanks for doing that. Every sub that I have is just another step closer to me being able to, like, actually do this full time. And I would love to do that, because I like entertaining people. It's nice. But yeah, thanks for doing all that. There's the sappy stuff. How dare you appreciate us? Every streamer's got to do like a sappy, like, oh yeah, thanks for being here. You know, it just means a lot. But it does. It's nice having people to just like, you know, fling curses at every now and again. But I've got drinks to serve. I'm not going to complain, though. I'm alive thanks to all that. And I left with so many fond memories, too. So that's what you meant with the whole feeling nostalgic and isolated places thing. The extra nights work like this. You have a prologue, and you have Anna. Or Anna. Anna has 2 extra nights. One of them is this. The other one, do not click if it shows up until you end the game. Okay. This is the equivalent of getting tips from this bar, true. You do be very entertaining, Milky the Squid guy. Thanks. I try to be. Sometimes I sit here and I'm like, where's that cream gravy redeem? Fuck, I didn't see it. I can't see that right now. Oh, hold on. Fuck, what is it? Thanks for gifting another subscription.
Cream gravy.
There's 1.
Cream gravy.
There's 2. Milky the Entertainer. Again, I try to be.
Drink it in, pal. That's
Shut up, Scout! Anyway. Are you alright? Yeah, I'm fine. Just busy. From last Friday. I sent you the link. I put the link in chat, and I was like, there's your cream gravy. That counts. Fuck you. Anyway, thank you for the 500 bits. Not fuck you. Fuck gratitude. Because I gave them their cream gravy. I will not be called a swindler. Hey, Joe. If I ordered 2 drinks, would you be willing to share one with me? Come again. Be honest, talking about the treatment and all that made me feel a bit lonely. Sorry if it's not something you can do, but I had to ask. It's not something I normally do, but... what the hell, sure. Really? Yay! Alright then, I want a piano man and a piano woman. On it. Piano man. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. On the rocks, mix, done. Over here, piano woman. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. All aged and mixed. Showed my friend your stuff and they said that it makes sense that I locked you and then said I belong in a mental hospital. Two drinks. Which one do you want? Do you prefer the man or the woman? I'm fine with either, really. Okay, I'll pick the woman then. Cheers. Alright, this is getting weird. I said, cheers! Oh, cheers. Yeah! Ugh. Are you okay? Yeah, I guess I'm fine. I'm just dizzy. And sad. Sad? I miss Lynette. Lynette who? She and I were the only patients with nanomachine rejection syndrome in the hospital. Well, we were together every day. When it was time to eat, she was there. During visiting hours, she was there. Whenever I slept, whenever I cried, whenever I laughed, she was always there. When I lost my arm, she told me I could have hers as compensation, but I could use it however I wanted. What happened to her? Tokyo flu. Something went wrong with her immune system and the flu started kicking in. They tried to rush part of her treatment to reduce the symptoms, but it only made the nanomachines grow wild. It eventually got to her brain and... I see. Sorry to hear that. Worst part is that if they left her as she'd been, I might have been able to spend an extra year or so with her. But all that work only got her killed sooner. I didn't even get a chance to say goodbye. She just vanished. That's tough. I miss her every day, you know? I say I want to forget her, but the truth is that I just want this pain to go away. It's been 2 years and I still feel the pain. Every second's just a second without her. It can get so lonely. Sorry, am I making you uncomfortable, Joe? You're not, don't worry. Still, sorry about that, we had so many plans about what we'd do after we left. We were so close to being together without the pesky nanomachine rejection, and... It's not fair, you know? Why do I get to be here while she doesn't? I try to enjoy life as much as I can, enjoy it for the both of us, but it doesn't seem enough. What do you think? What do I think? Well, I think about my grandpa. Your grandpa? He was a harsh guy. Really sincere, but not one to mess with platitudes. Not like he had a lot of enemies, but many people were cautious around him. But once he died, I never heard a single bad comment about him, not even from those who used to badmouth him every now and again. Really? Well, the best thing about death is that after you die, all the wrongs you ever committed feel meaningless. Really makes you think about how petty some things can be. Yeah. On second thought, that doesn't have much to do with what you said, does it? What I'm trying to say here is, don't try so hard. Just live, you know? Be grateful you had that chance. I know what you're feeling right now, but you'll get better. Eventually, all you'll remember is the happy moments. I hope so. Sounds like you and your grandpa were close. He was my best friend. Losing him was quite the blow. You have any regrets in regards to him? I guess not. I mean, it's not like I had a dramatic goodbye or anything like that. He died in a hospital bed while I was at home. But, I don't know. Never had a heated discussion with him, so I don't have that problem. Sure, there's always a bit of, I wish I could have told him this, but that's bound to happen regardless of who you're talking about. Did you leave Lynette after a fight or something? No, of course not. Then you're luckier than most people. Oh. What I mean is, whenever you feel depressed, remember that she left your life while both of you were on good terms. Whenever you feel down, just try to hold on to that. Yeah, I can try that. That cheered me up a bit somehow. Thanks. Anytime. I should be leaving now. Thanks for such a lovely night, Joe. If you feel lonely again, just come back. I will! Well, that was an entertaining diversion. Boss, what happened? I came to ask you about that. Eh? You just spent an hour talking to yourself. No, I didn't. There was a girl called Anna here. There was nobody here. I was actually coming to tell you we're going to close for tonight and that you were chatting, and then there you were, chatting with thin air. A spirited talk, too. That can't be. She paid for her drinks. The registry says the money came from your account. But all the drinks I served her. You mean the liquid that someone who is definitely not going to be me has to clean out the floor? What? Jill, you're worrying me. Are you okay? Last thing I need is another employee who talks to herself. Yeah, I'm fine. Are you sure there wasn't anyone else here? I even checked the security cameras. You were here by yourself this whole while. Maybe you're tired. You're probably just sleep-talking really intensely or something. Yeah, maybe. Come on, I'll drive you home. Maybe you just need a rest. Yeah. What the hell just happened? This is a new playthrough? No. That was the little plus thing up here. Anna. The Anna demo, maybe, I guess. I don't know. There you go. That cream gravy will come sooner or later. You can't redeem cream gravies when I'm reading the visual novel, okay? I gotta read the book.
Cream gravy.
I'm sitting here, I'm reading the book, like, I can't, like, do things while I'm playing this game. I just have to read. I can't pay, like, I'm not even really, like, looking at chat. And that's not, like, it's not because I hate you all. It's just because, like, I have to. Thanks, Rubber Peaches. Yeah, a lot of this game's reading, and I gotta read. All right, I'm halfway there, and I have the very big potential to just die. I've got like 3 more days. I might be able to do this. Maybe. Maybe not, actually. Fuck. Y'all ever hear what sounds like a machine strangling concrete some mornings? My TV, like, cracks and pops every now and again. First space colony plans to develop its own army. Even though space was imagined as the promised land, a place where humanity could start over, it looks like we're about to repeat the mistakes from our past. The first space colony, Sin Outer Paradise, currently in talks to develop its own privately owned army following alleged threats from a notorious terrorist group. We're discussing it right now, but the law is most likely approved. We'll have an army, and we'll have to defend our motherland from any terrorist threat. Alice Rabbit claimed during a private stream, this terrorist group does not exist. Don't let the Outer Paradise government fool you. The only reason for this law is so they can have more control over the population. Alice Rabbit's in space, too? Amazing. Woman marries anime pillow. Nobody is actually surprised. Want to marry me? Can't marry your own son. You know the strat, big drinks, the most expensive thing you can for multiple choice drinks, true. Can't wait for you to miss Daddy Allen's cream gravy. I feel wrong saying that. Alan, I'm gonna apologize to you for saying that. But hey, you know, I've cursed you all with worse. Whatever. I remember a time when wacky stuff like this made a lot of headlines, but even though I'm reporting on it, I can't help but think it's mundane. How mundane it's become. I mean, we live in a world you can just plug into the internet and live there for as long as your wallet can afford related fees. Lots of people get married in these virtual spaces thanks to the new technologies. The traditional views in human relationships have changed so much that someone marrying a literal object feels kind of tame now. If the pillow had some form of intelligence, it might be somewhat different, but it's just a plain, generic anime hug pillow. Get with the times, Grandma. Yick, the final remaster, leads the video game charts. The newest remaster of 2016's Yick, a postmodern RPG, opens the charts this week with 3.5 million copies shipped on its launch day. Other titles this week include new releases such as Hatsune Miku Project Remaster, The Sting and Sting's Face Remastered. Full chart including lifetime sales. Yick, the final remaster, 3.5. Hatsune Miku Project R Remaster, 1.5 mil. Sting's Face, 950,000. Water Pro Wrestling G, 500,000, 950,000. Dang It Ron Paul, 400,000, 1.2 mil. This was because of the deal they had for collaboration. I was gonna say, like, didn't Yick suck? Like, wasn't it just bad? It feels weird that they're talking about it in a positive light. Milky the Daddy. Daddy Milky. Do you have any idea how, like, fucked up you all seem to anybody that, like, stumbles in here? If someone were to, like, just stumble in here, seeing, like, oh look, someone's playing Valhalla, and, you know, they got a pretty, like, average viewer count, you know, let's go check that out. They're gonna come in here, and they're gonna see, like, Dilfy the Squid, Milky the Daddy, Daddy the Squid. And I'm just gonna be like, yeah, well, yep, I just kind of... They do that, you know? There's rats in the chat. It's a shame, but, you know, we all make do. There's pests. This chat reads like the game's dialogue. I mean, you also read like a Tumblr post, so yeah, I get that. And just deranged, please. They don't call me, like, daddy. Like, granted, I'm pretty sure it doesn't call me daddy in a horny sense. They just do it. And I'm kind of like, whatever, at this point. Milky the Squid. That one's been done before. That's whatever. I'm done that one. Good evening. Jill, I'm about to get firecrackers. Firecrackers? It's New Year's, right? We need some. Wouldn't firecrackers just scare off the dog? Yeah, good idea. Go ahead. I'll be back in a bit. Even for a cat lover, you sure get excited about firecrackers a whole lot more than when dogs are involved. I know how hypocritical it sounds, and I don't care. Ah, Jamie's here. Greetings. Anyway, let's start. Dilfy the Squid. Milky the Blorbo. Stepdaddy Milky. Like, what do I even say to this? I'm just like, yep, sure, whatever. Time to mix drinks and change lives. Ah, the guy that wouldn't come back twice. Yeah, shut up. Any chance, did something fly over here 2 weeks ago? On Friday? Yes. There was lots of weird explosion noises throughout the night, but as far as I understand, those were made by a flying drone or something like that. So it flew by here. You take it you know what made that noise? Let's just keep it at whatever drone story you heard. Right. Noise got annoying after a while, I gotta say. So it remained in the vicinity? I don't know what counts as in the vicinity, but yeah. Distant explosions all night. Interesting, so it didn't get far away. I get me a Mars Blast. Mars Blast for the guy that wouldn't come back. Twice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. This is like the cheapest big drink you could have ordered. Fuck you. Yeah, I'll take a 170, please. Fuck you, buddy. Here you go. Oh, you didn't mess up. Sorry if I may interject. You looking for a fight? Most certainly not. You really think you'd stand a chance? You're like half his size. I can fight dirty. He kills people for a living. I can fight dirty. Jill, please. You make me sound like a savage. It'd be like me saying that you get people drunk for a living. It's not wrong, but there are better ways of saying stuff like that. Yeah, you're right. Sorry. Like I said, I'm not looking for a fight. I just noticed you seem to like strong drinks. What about it? Well, to be honest, it's a rare sight in this bar. I'd even come to believe I'm the only one here who enjoys them aside from the owner. May I suggest you try a suplex next time? It might be to your liking. Huh. Okay, let's try this suplex thing. Right. Let's give Ingram a suplex. Wow, that sounded weird. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Big. Is he flirting? Oh yeah, fucking. Hold on. I need to think. Remember this. God damn it. I need opinions on this right now. Okay. Open this. Open this right now. Okay, so like this. Which one of these fucking things is my whatever? This right here. Would you agree that the presentation on this plate sucks ass? Like, it sucks, right? Because it's like... It's blueberry on, like, a lavender plate. Ignoring the fact that it's a lavender plate for a second. Because who the fuck owns a lavender plate? This looks awful, right? Did you make this? No. This is a blueberry panna cotta. Panna cotta is an Italian dessert of sweetened cream thickened with gelatin and molded. The cream may be aromatized with coffee, vanilla, or other flavorings. But, like, this looks shitty, right? Did your family make this? No, a friend made this. But, like, the issue is just that we all ragged on him because we're like, you own, like, another plate, right? Like, for one of us, it was the presentation. For me, it's the fact that it's, like, it's on a lavender plate. Who owns a lavender plate? I'd still eat it. I mean, yeah, I'd still eat it. It looks good. Gotta go. Have a good day. Later. Here. Good stuff. Like a less burning but punchier pile driver. So your face looks somehow familiar, mister. And call me Jamie. And you are? I'm Ingram. Anyway, I think I saw your face somewhere. Maybe when I needed to look for a specific file, could you perhaps go through a nanomachine expunge? I did, actually. Figure as much. Only a handful of people do that. And almost all of them are people with nanomachine rejection that feel oddly suicidal. So why'd you go through the whole thing? Rejection? For you to hide something? This was the second one. It's easier to remain undetected when they have no means to track you or your activity. I see. How does the expunge work? You lie in a pressurized chamber and they give you a special IV solution. Causes nanomachine rejection while giving you the antibodies needed to prevent them from getting back in. For 5 hours, you're trapped in bed while a horrible pressure builds up in your body and nanomachines are forced out. They're like little needles all over your body. You feel them in your eyes and your gums and your toes, everywhere. And after all that, they need to implant you with a mechanism that constantly releases the same antibodies. Ouch. What are you having, Jamie? This is a gut punch. Yeah, I should have figured. Hey, give me one of those. Sure. Let's give him a gut punch. Again, that doesn't sound right. Was that really panna cotta you showed us? Because again, why is the plate the issue here? Who owns a lavender plate? And why would you plate blueberries, which are purple, on a lavender plate? Imagine if I served you like a steak, and it was on like dirt, like Minecraft dirt brown plate. That would look awful. Your issue is the color of the plate, but not the mess. I mean, fancy plates, right? Like whenever you go to like a fancy restaurant and they're plating your food, they just throw sauce on there. The plate's least offensive thing about it. Shut up. Like they just throw sauce on there, and like that's their deal. So like I can excuse that as like, oh, you know, it's fancy. Strawberries on a red plate, exactly. Gut punch, $80. I fucking hate you, dude. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1. The last issue will be the color of a plate. It doesn't look good, though. Presentation is, like, half the fun of, like, cooking. What is this? Pixel bar drinks. Ooh, a moon blast. I like it. I don't even need to watch the video. I like it. You want optional carbotrine? You're getting fucking optional carbotrine. Here. Yeah, I love these. Looks different from yours, though. I added a couple extras in his, actually. So, where's the antibody unit they stuck you with, Jamie? Inside, like all their maintenance systems. It can be troublesome at times, with the perks of not having nanomachines in the body outweigh the cons. And the rest of the enhancements? Are you reconstructed, or have you been adding them over time? Over time, either by getting a much-needed enhancement or through fixing injuries. You see. Well, it was a pleasure, Jamie, but I gotta leave. Nice meeting you, Ingram. Please come again. Don't count on it. You said that twice. Shut up. You seem like a nice guy. Right. I won't call him a bastard, but he's not the nicest in the bunch. Maybe you caught him on a bad day. Nah, I think you're just that good at bringing out the nicer side of people. Oddly enough. That guy tires the hell out of me. Someone's in a good mood. Give me a bad touch, will you? That way, you'll be in a good mood, too. Bad touch for Alma. I'm glad Alma knows Jill's sense of humor, which is just like a 5-year-old. All on the rocks and mixed. Here. Jill, you have such a petty sense of humor. Guilty as charged. So what puts you in a good mood? Oh yeah, that. Today my sister was supposed to be in court for all the custody proceedings. Of course, not only does she show up drunk... not only does she show up later than her husband, and drunk at that, but also dressed like she got fucked in the back of a parking lot. And to top it off, she forgot to even bring her kids. Luckily, my parents brought them to the court, and the judge assigned the kids to my parents for the time being. So she really messed it up, huh? When they came back to the house and Diana started throwing her temper tantrum,
She said it was lucky her husband didn't get the kids because it was the angst would make her jump onto the highway. So Ava comes and says, then make sure it kills you because we aren't dealing with you as a cripple. I shouldn't reinforce that behavior, but I don't know, maybe it was the timing, but I've been laughing for an hour now.
You hold quite the animosity for Diana, don't you?
She and I used to be the closest friends when I was 7 or 8. We played all the time, we even slept in the same bed for a while. Then she turned into a teen. We stopped playing, she had other things she wanted to do. I could forgive all that, I mean the age difference and all, but there is just something in particular that I can't forgive. It was a day she invited her friends to the house and I went to ask her something. As I was leaving, one of her friends asked if I was her sister, and she said she had no little sisters. Ouch. I think that was the moment that finally broke the pedestal I held her on. I admired her as much as a kid could admire someone, you know? Little by little, that admiration wore off until we finally reached that breaking point. I felt betrayed.
And you haven't been able to forgive her after 40 years?
Hey. It's not that I still hold a grudge against her, but rather, the Diana who said all those things so many years ago is the same Diana that I know today.
How so?
She hasn't matured one bit. She's still as selfish, childish, and immature as she was back then. When you see her, you don't see an adult. You see an overgrown, horny teen. So aside from destroying any admiration I held for her, she's made sure not to fix that impression.
Oh.
But enough about me. How are you?
Everything's fine, aside from this note.
A note?
Remember how I told you I lashed out at my dead ex's sister?
Yeah.
I got this note from her.
Let's see. Wow. She must really feel bad about the whole thing.
As do I.
So what's the problem then?
The same fear that drove me away from her in the first place.
Right. Give a Brantini, will you? There's a little story I want to tell you.
Right. I don't like alcohol, I just saved that and share it around in case anybody likes Valhalla. Which is good, because apparently there's a lot of you. Which is also good, because that means I can fucking make fun of all my friends that were like, oh, but, oh, Valhalla is not popular, like, it's good, you're gonna be streaming to a dead audience. Fuck you! Fuck you, I'm right! Valhalla's good! Also, question. I ask this because I am not LGBTQ+, but I do support you all. What did Elemental Hero Neos do? What did he do? The fuck did he do? I don't know. That's why I'm asking you all. Who? Elemental Hero Neos. Where'd you find that, Twitter? Or else would I find it? What hasn't he done? I don't know. What did he do? Neos from GX? Yeah, Elemental Hero Neos. Never heard this game. I've been here for already 20 minutes. I'm enthralled. The fuck? They mean it wouldn't be a good stream for game for you to stream. So, okay, fucking... Another thing, too. I need you all to look at my Discord real quick. So I have a friend that constantly pings me and is like, hey, Jacob, have you gotten that partnership email back yet? That I've just done this. My status on Discord is now just forever, no, Joe, I haven't gotten the email yet. Because he pings me like every day and is like, hey, did you get that email yet? So I'm just like, no, I haven't. So now I'm just set as my status, whatever. My status will now tell you if I've gotten the thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 1. Come on, Alma, you can splurge a bit on drinks. As a troll? No. He's like, he's legitimately excited for me. And I do appreciate it. But I am also like, please, I promise I will tell you when I get the email. You haven't heard anything because I'm keeping it. Like, you haven't not heard anything because I'm keeping it from you. It's just I have not gotten the email. Here.
This is the thing. Let's start. Boo. Oh, hell no. This is the story of a girl who grew disillusioned with one of her sisters. Soon it became animosity, and not long after that, she distanced herself completely from said sister. With time, that girl would become attached to her eldest sister, looking up to her achievements. All I can look at right now are those boobs. Not now. Said sister would even marry the girl's best friend not soon after. And after the girl went to college, said sister would quit her job. The sister was worried sick about leaving her baby kid alone, prompting her to quit her high-ranking job. What if I hire you? What if I hire your high-ranking lips? Shut up. The girl, even as an adult, felt betrayed. Her role model sister went against everything she held in her high esteem for. She was no longer a child, and yet she's felt like part of her had crumbled. Hey, Joe, can I lift your sweater? Do you want to see? I bet you want to see. All right, enough. Enough? Shit. Peace out. Okay, I mean, I know the girl is you and your sister. Is your eldest sister. Please get to the point. Right. The point is, if you don't face her, she'll be heavily disappointed. She's trying to make amends with you, and that must take courage. Lots of it. Yeah, you're right. My mouth's dry. Can I get a beer? Right. A beer. Man, I am going crazy, aren't I? Oh, it's like not expensive at all. Please, just order something like super expensive. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All mixed. Who's the new girl? That's Anna. Anna's a ghost. She shows up every now and again. She lives in the TV. Here. Thanks. So tell me, did you and this Gabby girl get along? Oh, yeah. Never had brothers and sisters, but once Lenore introduced me to her as her sister-in-law, she got so excited about having a new sister that she clung to me a lot. I helped her in her studies, read books with her, played with her a lot. She was pretty much my sister, too. I have to leave, but I'll tell you this. As both a big and little sister, if you don't grant that girl the chance of talking to you, I'll never forgive you. Yeah. Oh, there's a small New Year's party on this Saturday if you're interested. Oh, sure, I'll be here. Remember, I won't forgive you. Yeah. I'll go take my break. All right. Yeah, you're here? You were quite absorbed in the conversation just now. Jamie even said goodbye to you. You didn't hear? Anyway, call me if something comes up. How much money do you need? You have like 40K. That's not how much money I have. That's how much money I've made like the bar. I need 10,000 personally. Like I personally need $10,000 and then I can pay like the rent. Once I do that, like I think I'm golden. All right, hold on. I will be back real quick. I need to relay a message. You can't just infest my chat with roaches. Ugh. It's less chilly today. Did you get the email? No. My mother never comes upstairs. None of my parents do. Like, none of the adults come upstairs. I did save, yes. So, whenever they need a child from upstairs, I'm the one that has to relay things. Jill, kid's looking for you. Get out of here. Get my magical girl back on. It's on channel 2. Ah, shit. Hey. Norma. You're back! Oh, fuck you. You do know I'm not giving you any drinks, right? Oh, crap, I said it out loud. Yeah, actually, I wanted to thank you. Oh, she thought it was for her. Some funny guys poured some Coke or Sprite where the playground area is at your restaurant, and now we got an ant infestation problem. Yeah, whatever. There's ants. Thank me. Well, for starters, by not complying by giving me alcohol. Everything else would have fallen apart if I had some. Oh, so responsible, Joe. I kind of faced my mom and told her about all the pressure she was putting on me. And said I wanted to figure out what I wanted to do. And? Well, she didn't speak to me for 2 days. After that, she told me it'd be a waste to spend money on universities for me to not give it my all. So she told me to still go to college, the college course, but that I was free to explore. Glad to hear that. And, well, I wanted to thank you for that. Me? If I just rushed headfirst into my original plan, things would have gotten ugly. And you were right, I'd be hurting her for the sake of hurting. So thanks. And don't worry about it. I'll leave before it's too late outside. Be careful. Aw, so sweet. Shut up. Hey, Jill, mind helping me here? Sure. Make a bleeding Jane, please. On it. Bleeding Jane is 200. You want big? You want big? You want big? You want big? I think you want big. There's no Karmatrine in this? Big. Big boobs, no. Thanks. Hey, Joe, do you hate me? Hate is a harsh word. It's not against you directly, but rather the fact that only I can see you. Like I told you, they could see me. And why can I? You're the main character? Don't know. What are you? A cute girl. Right. You okay, Jill? Making a lot of faces there. Yeah, just remembering stuff. Could you give me a hand here and serve a beer, please? Sure. A beer for Gil now. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All mixed there. Thanks. Would you lighten up if I showed you I can interact with the environment? Maybe it'll spook me, but let's try. There! Can't see anything. You sure? Yep. Weird. Nobody expects the Darth Inquisition! Darth Inquisition. Ouch! I bit my tongue. Can't believe I'm using that spare tongue so early in the night. Honey! Hey, Dorothy. I'm making a quick stop for a drink. Can I get a fluffy dream? Sure. 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Optional Karmatrine! We age that, we mix it, there you go. There's your fucking, like, death in a cup. About that pizza. What pizza? Oh, pizza game. Duh, I forgot. Maybe. Thanks. Oh, yeah, before you leave. What, are you guys throwing a New Year's party, too? Yep. Sure, I'll be here. Well, I've got things to do, so you do. Who does what?
Sorry, I sneezed. Weird sneezes. Anyway, I'm out for now. Oh yeah, Joe? Take care of Becky, please. Man, she was in a rush. Okay, fuck that noise. Fireworks are sold out everywhere. I'll need to get them through more shady means. She's gonna buy them from the internet. She'll find them and put us all at risk of burning. I'll make sure there's an extra extinguisher at hand. Please. Let's see, not here. Weird, I swear the tracks led here. Oh, it's... Who? Peacock? No, I'm at a bar. Well, that's nice. Can I get you something? Let's have a Brantini. Sure. Brantini for the mysterious visitor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 1. Fuck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, like 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can't count. What's Chica doing here? All right, let's just hold on a second. Hold on a second here. Worth it. How much? What is this? Age and mix. RJ wasn't even the one who started that. I saw Chica. It was Gate, yeah, okay, but like fucking, all right, whatever. Caught in the crossfire, whatever. Yeah, this seems right. And what brought you here, I think it's better if my name remains a mystery for now. The registry says, error? Huh? The money's there, but the registry can't display the name properly. Still, what brought you here, mysterious person? I'm following Alice Rabbit's trail. I want to know how deep the hole goes. Trail? A massive leak of White Knight's insider info from 2 weeks ago made it to global news. Curiosity got the best of me, so I started seeking the trail of the transmission. You work for someone, then? No, you could say it's for fun. Alice Rabbit's quite the urban legend, and I wanted to study it. I see. Hey, would you say Alice Rabbit's a person or a group? Excuse me? Well, there's people who say that it might as well be a group instead of a person. If it can be just a group, then it can also be just a symbol. Everyone's using the Alice Rabbit moniker could also be doing it as a way of staying anonymous while projecting clear intent. I doubt it, though. Why? Alice Rabbit's actions are too consistent. It can't be a group, and if it's a group, it's most likely coordinated by just one person. Everything seems to fit an agenda. The attacks are too consistent and use similar methods. Really? I guess it can be hard for most people to notice beyond the consistent usage of the same bunny avatar. By the way, the attackers... Well, but the way the attacks are executed is always in the same vein. Not that it makes it easier to track, actually. Its tracks only get dimmer and dimmer with each attack. And so you came to check on what that might be left behind from the last hacking job? A pilgrimage of sorts, if you will. Say, would you mind giving me a Zen star? That's like 4 of each, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Mix. Alright, fuck, I tried to do it from memory. What is it? On the rocks and mixed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. On the rocks mixed. You get him by serving a Moi thing to Alma. I don't know how to say the Easter Island heads, but fuck it. Here. As nasty as I remember. So what have you found? Can you share? Sure, why the hell not? I'm in a good mood. Well, whoever Alice Rabbit is, or are, they spent a lot of time planting seeds all over the city. Seeds? There's traces of a video being streamed from up to 23 different locations. All of them routers of different brands that blew up after the transmission. Every one of them using different ISPs, and some even using internet providers from outside the city. There's even traces of programs that hacked into devices, giving up means to access a network for as long as the broadcast lasted. Apparently, Alice Rabbit also accessed devices earlier to make sure they'd be turned on at the right time. Well, the only thing without transmission was my old CRT, so yeah. And quite the craftsmanship, let me tell you. Left no trace whatsoever of where anything came from. Even if you look at the metadata and the leaked files left on all devices after the transmission ended, there's nothing. Perfect crime, then? Not perfect. Compared to other attacks like the first leaks that started riots around here, this one is sloppy. More specifically, the means of destroying evidence wasn't as effective as other occasions. But thanks to the commotion at the bank, any attempts to investigate further were curbed by the madness that followed. I see. Well, I must keep moving. Oh yeah. Name's Tomcat, by the way. Nice meeting you. Huh. The registry cleaned up, too. I guess that's it for today. You sure you're fine? I am, don't worry. Alright, careful out there. All booze and no firecrackers makes Donna a dull girl. Moai is how you say it. This thing. Moai. 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 Maui. Moai. Moai. Maui. Moai. So I need to make like $3,000 by tomorrow. Unless I can go to work on the 30th. If I can go to work on the 30th and come back, then I can do it. But if it charges me tomorrow, I'm fucked 8 ways from Sunday. All right, what do we got? Birth rates decrease as the youth prefers Lilum company. Being only with Lilum can be tiring, though. At the beginning of the century, the idea that people would rather be with robots instead of other humans was treated as a joke. But the reality is that the convenience of these kinds of relationships have become immensely popular among Glitch City's youth, to the point where birth rates are beginning to decrease at an alarming rate. Anime. A 17-year-old student agrees with the general sentiment. It's just so much better than dealing with other people, you know? You can just make your own perfect partner. Oh, and the sex is amazing. Don't even get me started. It's expected that new regulations will soon be announced to address the situation. Wearing socks with sandals in public is now a crime. Gods be praised. First silly law I'm all in for. I like to say we have the freedom to wear whatever we like in the streets of Glitch City, so long as we adhere to the decency rules. However, that's about to change. Glitch City's Department of Public Decency has declared that wearing socks and sandals together is a punishable crime. If convicted, the guilty face 3 days in jail as punishment for using the abominable combo. But what do you think? Should we wear whatever we want, or should the fashion police of high society decide for you? Whatever the case, I think I'll simply stick to the right side of the battlefield. Goodbye, socks and sandals. Oh yeah, this. Late to the party, augmented eye. BTC closing 40% of its bars in Glitch City. The British Trademark Council is facing some economic troubles in Glitch City, and it looks like they're on their way out. Blaming rising inflation rates and a weak currency, the BTC has given the order to disband almost half of its recreational businesses in the city. We can't keep doing business like this, Glitch City. It has a negative impact on our earnings, and we can't continue to be in the red, a PR representative told the Augmented Eye. Prime Minister Quincy, on the other hand, thinks the BTC is just too greedy. They make a lot of money already, and now they're crying because we can't give them more? Give me a break. All right, D. Let's see. I read that one. And I spend too much on decorations again. I just wanted to make Jill happy. I think Jill deserves a nice apartment. Am I on the wrong? So I'm full of myself. You are. That bar called Valhalla. Is this place any good? I needed a place to unwind after work. Norman's taking over, huh? Her everywhere isn't neat just like me. Everyone's neat just like me. Anyway, the place is cool, but the bartender can be a bit of a dick. How so? Never been there, but I wouldn't know. Is she cute? I can take it if she's cute. She's cute, but I think she's a bit full of herself. The guy seems a bit more of a bro. I see you already had a conversation with her. Did she reject your advances? Nah, I just heard from a distance. So is that a no? Kind of. I mean, if you're just going there to just for a place to chat. I just want a place to chill for a bit, meet new people. Can I smoke there? Is there any bar from the BTC where you can smoke? Nope. Bummer. Well, I think I'm going next week then. Sounds good enough for me. New customers. You need to have an apartment to be able to decorate it. Shut up. Unless I'm mistaken, my grandpa lived here before they turned it into Glitch City. Any tips for a new friend in this wonderful land? Oh boy, self-deprecating thread. Don't trust in white nights and don't go out after 5 p.m. unless you want to get mugged or murdered. Bring a portable chair everywhere, or you have to line up for flour. Get used to eat what you find. Shortages are getting out of hand. I've been eating rice with butter for months now, but I guess it could be worse. Don't jinx it, please. I have enough as is. So coming here was a mistake. Why would you want to be here anyway? Visiting family, but now I want to take them out. Do it while you can. Yeah, airlines are leaving the city. LOL, soon you'll be able to escape. Can I even get some weed in this crap hole somewhere? Yeah, I just PM'd to a good dealer. Clown. Alright! Good luck, me! Someone who's good at finance, help me. My family is starving. Shut up. Could I sell my slut shirt for, like, super money? Hey. Okay, so we've got almost everything, but we're still missing a couple of things for Saturday. And so I designate you, Gillian Applegate, as official guy who goes to buy the rest of the stuff. Applegate? I have no idea who that is. Why me? I could send Jill, but I wouldn't dare send a lady by herself. I could go with her, but I believe the bar should have at least 2 people in the vicinity at all times. You're not gonna say anything, Jill? If it means not being delivery girl, I'm happy to fake helplessness. Fine, give me the list. I'll be back sometime. Something tells me you're planning something, boss. What gives you that impression? Call it a gut feeling. Did you know Gil has a crush? What? A client of his, a girl that owns a bazaar. She's been coming to him for ages, and he only just started opening up. But he's taking steps backward, and I'm not gonna let him. He's opening up, for fuck's sake. And so the errands will take him to the bazaar, I take it? That's right. Huh. Alright then, to the office I go. As for me... Gamer time. Yep. Socks on, pants off. It's gamer time. Gil with a crush, huh? This place. Great. Oh, if it isn't... Hey, Jill, sorry. Is there anywhere I can hide? There's an unpleasant guy on my trail. Boss, stocked woman incoming. Doors open! Go ahead, doors to the left. Thanks. Hello there. Oh, hi there. The other one, that's the bathroom. Wait, what's the dog doing in the bathroom? Now, where did she... Ah, the hellhole! Perfect! Hey, kid, I'm the usual. Right. Huh, he remembered me after 2 weeks. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There you go, JJ. Or I guess Donovan, DD. There's your big beer. Here. This seems right. Paper's been a mess lately. You'd think with all this been happening, they'd stay and do more reports. They're all asking for vacations, and I can't afford to be understaffed. So I had to come up with some sort of reward for those who produces the most reports. I see no difference in my feed, though. Mr. Donovan, I don't mean to sound rude, but you do know the infamy of the augmented eye of the general public, right? A shitty page that will oversensitize everything and report useless things. Of course I know. Why not try to rectify that image? To put it simply, I'm being clutched by the balls in the non-pleasant way. Zaibatsu Corp and Company have an eye on every publication they haven't bought. Are we good? Are we good? All right. I do not know what that was. Was it OBS? Maybe? I'm not sure. Twitch seems finally to channel. I guess it was OBS. Like, OBS was just having a time and a fucking half with that one. But again, I'm not entirely sure.
Use the power of waking, Milky. I don't know Kingdom Hearts. Anyway, we're here. Alright, kid, let's try a moon blast now. Come again? Yeah, even I have to break the routine from time to time. Moon blast? That's new for him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 1, 2. On the rocks, blended. It's somewhat working now. Just refresh. If you still have an issue, you just need to refresh the page. Because I am back. Do not be worried. Me-am is here. Yeah, just gotta give, you know, just gotta give your, like... You just gotta beat the shit out of your webpage. Here. Now, let's see what the ruckus is about. So... What brought you here? Oh, right. Didn't you see a Lilum coming here? Blue hair, big tits. She's the one from the Encore concert coming up. Not really. Did she jump to the roof then? Where are you looking for her? Do you want an interview? Not really, just hitting on her. Hey, I said hitting on her, not hitting her. Stop glaring. Why, though? Are you that bored? Don't you have, like, a family or something? Have you seen that girl? Hot as tits. Also, hot ass and tits. I'm suffering the weirdest combo, being hard as fuck and curious as shit right now. I want to know just how detailed those king-class Chia models are, personally. And so you followed her. I've yet to meet a woman that can resist the charms of Donovan D. Dawson. You're in front of one, and I'm guessing you have quite the selective memory. Like I said, don't you have a family or something? A wife, but that woman cheats on me as much as I cheat on her. In fact, I'm pretty convinced she gets off on the thought of me cheating on her. So that Lilum isn't here, huh? I'll have to find a busty enough replacement tonight or I'll explode. Hey, after you're done glaring, please serve me a pile driver. Right. Let's just get him a pile driver. Literally. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I mean, that's just who he is. That's just Donovan D. Dawson. All right. Well, seeing as she's not here, I have no reason to stay. Maybe I'll find someone that looks a bit like her. The guy left. Oh, the guy left. Oh, all right. Thanks for sheltering me, Donna. Hope your sister likes the video. No, thank you. It seems you had a hearty talk. Your boss is such a fun person. Her sister's a fan of mine, so I recorded a small video for her and took a couple of photos. How nice of you. It's nothing, really, and she did hide me, so it's the least I could do. But, well, we're all here already. Mind giving me something sweet? Sure. You want something sweet? Would you like the most expensive sweet thing? Not a Sugar Rush. Not a Sparkle Star. Blue Fairy? Oh, Moon Blast. That's 180. Ooh, a Brantini. Oh, did you mean Piano Woman? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. All aged and mixed. Don't worry, here you go. The best sweet thing on the menu. Would a big drink, other drink be worth more? Not really. I think Piano Woman's the single most expensive drink I can give somebody. Here. Thanks. So, do you know why Donovan was following you? I don't, but I wasn't in the mood to deal with him. His questions were a bit over the line last time, too. Not the worst I've dealt with, but I just didn't want to humor him. I see. Seems like he was just here trying to come on to you. You don't say. Well, not like he didn't have a chance. Well, not like he'd have a chance anyways. I'm not into older guys, and I've already committed to a relationship. Figure. Wait, you are? It's not common knowledge, and the ones that hear it try to dismiss it as rumors, but I've been in a relationship with my producer for a while now.
Really?
We were both single, and that kind of stuff is bound to happen when you spend so much time together. But it all started when he read an entry I made in my blog about wanting to experience love and the like. He offered to help with that after he read it, and I thought, sure, why not? I already knew him well enough, and it wouldn't hurt to try.
How nice.
He's a stick in the mud when we're planning is due, but he's a sweetheart otherwise.
I see. You know, I've met 2 fans of yours lately.
Really?
Both of them seemed so excited when they were talking about you. It was amazing.
I don't like the term fan too much. It strikes me as a bit pretentious, in my opinion. I have many fans doesn't sit so well. I like many people who like my music better. Fan evokes an uglier and more pretentious image for me. Do you like what I do, Jill? Do you like my music?
To be honest, I haven't had much exposure to your work, but a few things I've heard are really good. I'm not gonna lie, having talked to you, I feel like I would support you even if I didn't like it.
So nice to hear. Hey, this will sound familiar, but do you have anything like tea?
Let me see. Something tea-like, but if I remember correctly, something bitter but girly is fine too.
$500! Ooh, that's good. That's good money right there.
Here.
Perfect.
Hey, you're a king-class Chia, right? That I am. May I ask you something about your model?
Sure.
Are there any differences between you and a DFC-72?
Huh. We both serve the same purpose, but the FC-72s have the port on their heads, which makes them more versatile. My line lacks that, or the resilience of the DT-01Ds, but we're a tad more polished elsewhere. More specifically, our voice emulators are more advanced and our movements are smoother. A trade-off for functionality and power for appearance, you could say.
I see. So anything for this concert?
Well, it's an encore, so we're trying to make it the same for those that couldn't go to the first one. But we're always trying to spice it up, like maybe with a surprise song or something. There was this one time I sang a cover of a song by B-Link. Of course, in return, they sang Your Love Is a Drug.
Ah. So you know the B-Link girls?
Really nice kids. You'd be surprised how different from their on-stage personas they are.
Really?
Suzu, for example, can be really childish at times. She also laughs a lot, and loudly at that. Meanwhile, Aina is a party girl through and through. If they're not on tour, she spends her time partying like crazy.
Hard to believe. I mean, their image is that of stoic girls with little expression. Almost like living Victorian dolls or something.
Well, they wanted to pop out in public. They once told me if we want people to notice us, we gotta break the cutesy idol concept.
So they took the opposite route by becoming cool beauties with melancholic songs?
I wouldn't say they went the opposite way. The opposite of cutesy idols would be unkempt, tone-deaf girls spewing vitriol and hate.
True, I guess.
Well, I've gotta go, but let's have a Sparkle Star first.
Okay.
Sparkle Star for Miss Idol. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Optional fucking Karmatrine, baby.
Aged and mixed. Milky's girl voice from Miki sounded like an actual girl in the distance.
Remember what happened last time? I will never learn from my actions. Consequences are for others, not for me.
Here.
Sparkling. Well, it's always a pleasure, Jill.
Please come again.
Will do. Oh, the handsome bartender. Nice to see you.
Skill's back. I'll take my break.
All right. Now then, make sure you save. 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 New save slot. Save. Save. Save.
Note to self, buy oil for that door.
When I say cream gravy, I'm going to give you very special instructions. Okay, so you know how like sometimes in like a horror movie or something, thanks RJ.
Cream gravy.
But like in a horror movie or like in a fucking God damn it.
Cream gravy.
Or like in a horror game, there's always like, okay, so listen. You can't look at it. You just need to move silently and slowly. You just need to keep moving. Don't look at it. Don't even think about it. Don't mention it. That's the kind of vibe you're giving off right now. It's the kind of like, look, freaky shit. Just don't talk about it, though. But okay.
All right, then. Gil, you're in my spot, please. Oh, sorry. Also, you're cleaning one of Boss's chicken biscuits. Did Boss ask you to do that? If I told you she did, would you believe me? Without doubt.
Did I just speak a fucking alien?
Let's go with that, then. Right. Greetings. Ah, Stella, what can I get you? I'll go with a Bleeding Jane today.
Bleeding Jane for Stella. Is this it? Is this it? Do I do it?
No. Okay, so Bleeding Jane. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Fuck. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All blended. Cream gravy. Stop trying to fucking false flag.
Here you go. Thank you. What brought you here today? Waiting for Say?
I came by myself, actually. I was in the area and stopped to say hi.
Oh. It's pretty interesting, though. When I first saw you, I doubted you'd ever come here again.
Well, this place is comfortable, I must admit. So quiet and secluded. It's also clean. Really clean.
Gil is the one you can know that, too. The guy takes pride in how clean he keeps things around here. You ever need a cleaning staff? He's a nice pick.
Really?
He's a bit out of it today, though.
I see. Hey, Jill, have you ever heard of the new gold rush in the city?
Gold rush?
Everyone's paying small fortunes to get their hands on pieces of White Knight suits.
I think I heard or read something about that, but I'm having doubts, so probably not.
Cream gravy.
That's not Alan! That's not Alan! It doesn't count! If cream gravy were a drink, what would it consist of?
No.
Cream gravy.
Have you ever had, like, biscuits and gravy? Do you want the gravy just in a cup? That'd be disgusting. That'd be like curdled milk. But, like, with sausage instead of curds.
In any case, how's it a new gold rush?
Well, the tech behind the suits was always safely guarded, but after the events at the bank... Sorry. After the events at the bank, the suits were remotely shut down, breaking many of them in the process. Many units dropped their armor right there, fled when the lynchings went on. Any White Knights still stuck in their suit had to take the armor off manually to run away. It all happened in the middle of the lynching, so there'd be sitting ducks if they didn't. Some weren't that lucky. They got beaten up while they weren't able to move. So between the suits becoming glorified paperweights and many White Knights going on the run, there ended up being a lot of junk lying around. But the whole scientific community is rejoicing. They're on a race to reverse engineer the suits and take as much technology as possible from them. And of course, even a single piece of armor fetch a high price these days. Did anyone see profit from that? Just the research to justify those expenses? It's new tech, a whole new field ripe with patents just waiting to be opened. Many, so I'd say yes.
Huh. I mean, the BTC is literally a conglomerate built upon patents and trademarks. I can see how.
There's one weird case, though.
Oh?
There's this guy named Jack. He's the captain of a very unique Blitzkrieg Corps unit.
Unique?
The guy had a really small unit, 5 people, including himself. The aesthetics of his unit's armor were heavily modded to the point that they looked like a squad of Henshin heroes. And what? They looked like really gaudy. But it turned out that the guy had actually broken through the software and disabled the remote switch. He has one of the few, if not only, suits of armor with that OS intact. To say they're among the most wanted people would be an understatement. Raiden, Genshin Impact. Henshin! Henshin! Like Power Rangers! Where the fuck is it? Which one of these is it? It's one of these. Down! Down, Genshin Impact players! Down! You know a lot about this. It's interesting, the amount of things you hear when dealing with drunk people of all kinds at the same place. It also helps to put on a front that makes people lower their guard. That should sound familiar to you. True. Wait. Here's a freebie, a fun fact. The failsafe was originally going to involve the armor blowing up, leaving no traces. What regulations and laws didn't allow that kind of technology near civilians? I guess even Zaibatsu Corp has its limits, huh? People love to demonize Zaibatsu Corp because, let's face it, they're far from innocent. But they're not evil overlords, they're just greedy. They're a big corporation. They just so happen to have control over what tantamounts to a city-state. What corporations will naturally resort to draconic methods. I've heard horror stories from people outside the city about trying to use product placement. If you so much as hold a bottle the wrong way or get in the way of a logo, you'll be in lots and lots of trouble. And let's not start with theme parks and the like. Those are dystopias of their own. You just don't have the vision for Genshin jokes. Is that a Genshin joke? He has no power anyway. I'd missed that line of dialogue. God damn it. I was too busy, like, getting ready to lie about or fucking meme on Genshin people. Ever go to Busch Gardens? No. I'll go to King's Island. He's just the front that whatever council design Zaibatsu Corp chose. He makes a fool of himself and the intention is taken away from whatever it is that Zaibatsu Corp is actually doing. Yeah. So what you're saying is that Glitch City is basically a huge theme park? I've called it the White Knight's glorified mall security in the past, so yeah. Huh. No, seriously, Hen, what? Can I get a Brantini here, please? Sure. You want a Brantini? You're gonna get a Brantini. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, fuck! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 1. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 1. Age. Mixed. Done. How much is that? 550. Scroll up for text history. Ah! Then again, most of the demonizing is due to Quincy being such a clown. He has no power anyways, and there we go. Thanks, Gratitude. I'll fly you out to my private island soon and shake your hand personally. Thanks. So I take it you're in a good mood today. Does it show? A bit. Yeah, well, I managed to nab a couple of tickets for the Kira Miki Encore concert. Nice. Alright, as it turns out, she was just here. Again? Sorry. Again? Can't believe I just missed her. I was surprised too. I was more surprised she remembered my name though. And like last time, she was quite the graceful client. Man, so the rumors about her being really nice in person were actually true? Amazing. I mean, you always want the famous people to be nice in real life. But having such backing to that claim, to hear she's so nice to everyone, it's nice to hear, you know? In fact, many think that's what made her so famous and so quickly. How she's so down to earth and totally accessible, making her someone everyone wants to root for. I see. Yeah, I mean, I guess you don't want to feel like you're supporting crappy people. We're supporting crappy people. Although, to be honest, I've never put much thought into that one. Hell, half the time I have no idea who made what I use, nor do I care much. Being a nice person will take you far, though. My daddy always insisted that being ruthless in the boardroom doesn't mean being an ass. And he actually managed to get certain contracts over more powerful people. All thanks to being a nice guy overall. Sounds like good advice. But more importantly, Daddy, do you really believe me saying she was just here that easily? Daddy. That's common, though. Stella is very obviously a rich girl, right? I feel like people from, like, rich girl families or, like, upper middle class families, like, they say daddy. Especially, like, if they're, like, you know, like, a girl. The same way, like, you know, it's just a common thing. It's not weird. You're not the kind to lie about stuff like that, so sure. Thanks, I guess. That said, can you go to the concert so easily? What about security and the like? My dad always has a unit keeping an eye on me from a distance. And you'd be surprised at how easily I can disguise myself with just a different hairdo and a cap. I see. Wonder if I could get in the disabled line with Saya in her wounds. Although she'll probably have nagged me about how she doesn't need it. We shouldn't abuse that. Hey, can you get me a classic drink? Sure. Is this it? Is this it? Classic? Is this it? That's it! That's it! What do I do? What do I do? Oh, do I have to run a lap? Konami code. Up, up, down, down, left, right. B, A. That's Z. What do I do? Okay, fuck it. Where's my gravy? Did I just close it? I did.
Cream gravy. Cream gravy. Cream gravy.
Make the Maui, but do not serve it. Moai. Maui. I'm gonna... Moai. Moai! Oh my god.
Cream gravy.
Why are you blowing all your points now? Okay. It's one aldehyde, one Bronson, 2 powdered, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all mixed. Do I just sit here? Now clear it. And make a beer. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Beer. Serve that. Should I make it big or not? You can try. I'm just gonna not make it big. Serve. Here. Thank you. I think you should know about this. About what? Say, told me about your eye. That? Oh, yeah, I knew. You did? Say told me. I'm alright, don't worry. Still, that was quite the, I mean, damn. We all have our own share of painful stories. I might be just shocked hearing something from you. I've gotten over it, but every time someone brings attention to my eye, it starts hurting. The tech in the replacement is good enough, but remembering it hurts a bit. Oh. Still, she also told you about that Virgilo guy, didn't she? You know him? Virgilo Armandillo didn't net any results after digging deeper. We found another name. Timothy Mercury, branded traitor after killing a fellow white knight, declared MIA. Seems like the guy knew how to hide himself. What are you gonna do? At the very least, seek him to thank him. It's the least I can do. No. Wait. Huh? I just realized something's off with the whole tech gold rush story. What would it be? Wouldn't all that tech be patented anyways? I get trying to crack it in the first place, but that would be true if the tech was patented in the first place. It isn't? Zaibatsu have been so paranoid about making the White Knights untouchable that they never patented anything. A patent would be in the user database, and then someone could hack that and retrieve valuable info from. Not to mention, they've been using tech from other companies without any authorization. And no patent registry in their right mind would approve of that global shutdown signal. Let alone how it immobilized everyone still inside one of those suits.
So the ones that were upholding the law did so by using suits that are by all means illegal. The irony runs deep, wouldn't you say? Why do it, though? Then when you have so much money, you start thinking you can screw around with the rules. All that power makes you think you're above every law there is. And this city is what happens when those with money start making the rules. I'm curious, though. Have you ever covered up any fuck-ups by using money? I think we've all done things we're not too proud of at some point in our lives. Well, Jill, I gotta go. Always a pleasure. Please come again. What? Is this a fucking harpy?
Excuse me, is this the Rad Sheba bar? Hello?
Somebody fell for that one. Yeah, but we prefer to call it Valhalla. What can I get you?
Let's try the Sugar Rush.
Certainly. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Optional fucking Karmatrine. There you go. It worked. Who is this? Here.
Thanks.
You don't look like you're from around here, miss.
Call me Jess. I'm from Neo San Francisco, actually. I came here to see the Mega Christmas I hear so much about.
Always wondered why it's called Neo San Francisco. Is it like Neo Tijuana? Or is it more like New Mexico?
Wait, there's a New Mexico? Still, that's a good question. What tipped you off that I'm not from around here?
The fact that you're a hybrid.
Really? I thought Glitch City was the world's genetic engineering mecca. Every time you hear about a breakthrough in genetic engineering, it's most likely came from here.
That's true. It's all true. If you have the money. Glitch City has some awesome advances, but many of them are gated by giant walls of cash. Like genetic modifications or prosthetics.
Is it really that bad?
Let's say I wanted a treatment to change my hair color to yellow and my eyes to amber. Simple stuff, 2 shots. But just for the hair, I'd need to save minimum wage paychecks for 10 years. Not only that, insurers are still refused to cover genetic modifications, even the medical ones.
Weird. I mean, nowadays genetic modifications are pretty common everywhere else.
I don't understand much about it myself. I think the exorbitant import fees levied by the city are a deciding factor in the whole pricing situation. Or maybe it has to do with how devalued our currency is. Or maybe it's both those things, and then some.
I see.
Well, look at me rambling. Can I get you anything else?
Let's try the Brandtini.
Sure. Brandtini. You want it big. You always want it big. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Age, mix. Big shots are my best. The third secret client. The glitch still works. How is it a glitch? Here.
Thanks.
It's interesting, though. Hybrids are well received around here. Might have something to do with hybrids usually having lots of money. I guess it could be an example of the higher class establishing beauty standards or something.
It'll make me a more likely target for mugging, then.
Everyone's a likely target for mugging. You just stick out a bit more than the rest. You'd do well to remain vigilant anyways.
Thanks for the advice.
Hey, mind if I ask you something?
Go ahead, no problem.
Are cat boomers hybrids?
Huh. Nah, I don't think so. While there are genetic modifications going on, it's more akin to being born with 6 fingers. The side effect of a treatment, if you will.
Really? Because there seem to be countries where cat boomers are considered hybrids.
True, but think about it for a second. Let's say you got a treatment for a skin condition, and the side effect was getting scaly skin. There's hybrids with scales and skin, but your skin's a side effect. The scales might just be dead skin. Even if legally the scaly skin can make you a hybrid, you're not one necessarily. Even if it's a law, laws can be wrong too.
Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry about asking so many things.
Oh, I don't mind. I guess you really don't see many hybrids around here, huh? Oh, right. Could you give me directions to the Artemis Will Mall?
Yeah, sure. Let me grab a piece of paper. Let's see. Turn right. Let me see a frat house. Here you are.
Thanks a lot. Goodbye.
Please come again.
All done?
I am. What about you, Gil? For some reason, the idol girl left him like that, it seems. You think?
Might have been while he was out.
True. Hey, boss, you're a fan of wrestling, aren't you? I mean, you were a wrestler, so...
That I am? Yeah. Why?
I was wondering, isn't wrestling fake?
Aren't twin tails for little girls and teens with 8th grade syndrome?
8th grade what?
When you get down to it, wrestling's as real as a soap opera. I mean, you don't really expect a legal lawsuit to be fixed in the ring, right? Sure, in my ideal world, you would solve legal problems through good old wrestling, but... No, seriously, 8th grade what? But you don't go around calling soap operas fake. It's a show. It just happens to use fights as an expression. You might as well see it as a unique form of theater. Besides, considering the injuries many wrestlers suffer, it's not all fake. Normally, you'd have to serve Stella the Maui and then breaks your streak, but if you make the Maui and serve her a beer, which is the classic drink, for some reason it works. Ah. 2064 might actually replay, and that you current build it's almost fully voiced. It wasn't voiced when it first came out. Oh, that might actually get me to do it. Because, like, let me tell you something. I don't have, like, anything around my house to drink, so my throat is, like, I'm putting it through the fucking ringer when I do this. For some reason, doing Alma's voice, like, it builds pressure in my esophagus. It's doing, like, this is doing a number on my throat. I didn't think about it that way. Sadly, I won't stand for anyone bad-mouthing wrestling. So now I have to go and break Gil's back to make you humble. Oh, well, wait, what? Come here, fuck boy! Fuck, ah! 8th grade what? Oh! Oh! $54 over! Oh! Oh! Alan! Alan, you fucking legend! Oh, fuck. What can I buy with, like, essentially 54 cents? Oh, my God. Oh, it was charged today, too. Oh, if I didn't make it by that point. Oh, if I didn't make it. Oh, my God. Oh. I'm freaking the fuck out. Oh, my God. Legitimate stress. Legitimate stress. I remember someone talking about the difference between MMA and wrestling. In wrestling, you go, you get worse injuries because it's a show and the show must go on. In MMA, the fighters need to consider not doing permanent damage to themselves. That's true. Would the game have been over? No. But I'm pretty sure I would have gotten like a bad end because this is technically a visual novel. That rent's expensive. We live in the future. Everything's like $50,000 here. $54. We have a roof over our heads for another month. Yay! Dream person, Mega Christmas. There it is. I don't know if I want the bar to suddenly become a fan tourism hotspot. The name sounds silly and a bit hard to pronounce. Good thing it's actually just called Valhalla. The funny numbers and letters are just a code. Anyway, I visited this cute small downtown bar twice after getting lost for a bit. I think it was called Neon District? At first it was a bit scary because I forgot my way back, but once I got in there, I really felt safe and at home. The bartenders are a bunch of sweethearts, and the boss is such a class act. I even took a photo with her and sent a video to her little sister. I look forward to visiting again. The drinks were very tasty, even though they weren't made of real alcohol. Oh. Ever heard of Valhalla Kids? It keeps showing up whenever I put in Valhalla. So, yeah. So exciting. I understood what's going on. Grand Slam fighters crown a new heavyweight champion. Yeah, Valhalla Kids keeps showing up whenever I put in Valhalla to, like, change the game title. Or, like, what game I'm playing. Glitch City's most popular pro wrestling promotion crowned a new heavyweight champion yesterday with Giant Yusuke taking the gold from fellow Japanese wrestler Justin Liger. After previous championships, 66 American Kid was forced to relinquish the title due to a head injury. GSF decided to hold a tournament to find a new title award holder. The match ended with an epic 30-minute bout, with Giant Yusuke applying a massive German suplex for the 3 count. During an interview with AE, Giant Yusuke told us through a translator that he was waiting for 66 American Kid to recover. I won't rest until I beat him clean.
And Australia?
Australia is a tad more complicated than that. The game scenario about Valhalla, but they're all high schoolers. Oh. Am I just on a Valhalla binge, or did I finish the Nuzlocke? Hold on. Hold on. I need to make sure I'm not crazy. And make sure I'm not crazy. I'm not on a Valhalla binge. Okay, I'm good. I'm good. No, I streamed the Nuzlocke on Friday. We're good. Like I said, I'm on. I alternate the games. Oh, you are crazy, but continue. Shut up. The visual novel they made for April Fools. It's free and has a teaser for the new game of theirs, so you can get the password out of Anna. Ah. After the Great Earthquake, salvage agents are the new rage. The giant earthquake that sank large portions of the world 5 years ago also created an unexpected new profession: salvage agents. Summer Aki is one of these salvagers, and she shares her experience with the augmented eye. Seeing big cities like Tokyo and places like Caracas several kilometers below the ocean surface, that's something that gets to you, you know? Millions lived there before the Great Earthquake, and it's me to retrieve their memories, their lives. Aki is now working to retrieve items from a research facility in the Tanegashima Island in Japan. Did anybody else die? Foxen's dead. Valhalla Kids. Oh, it's got a good art style, too. Wait, what? Yeah, Foxen's dead. I lost camera up. New Lilim regulations. The people look more robot-like by the day, too. The current regulations preventing Lilim from looking too human have been working well in Glitch City so far, but government is planning to create even more new laws, so as to enforce robot-like features among the Lilim in a bid to reduce identity theft. Glitch City, the first nation to adopt the current standard in artificial intelligence and robotics, was the first to allow robots into normal society, quickly giving them necessary rights so as to sustain long-term experiment about their role in human evolution. Unfortunately, the first year saw numerous reports of identity theft, resulting in the need for more stringent countermeasures. It is unknown what kind of laws we'll have in the future regarding their existence. Somebody did die. What'd y'all do to Foxen? Foxen got counter earthquaked because I, for some reason, thought that my camera up was the only camera up that knew earthquake. Because it was camera up versus camera up. And I was like, mine knows earthquake, and it being at the same level most certainly does not know earthquake. It knew earthquake? Oh, God, I have a headache. What I tell you about your hubris? I only lost one. I swept Winona, so shut up. Good evening. Gil, are you humming Shine Spark? The music is made by a new composer, and the same composer for Nirvana, so it's basically a taste for the style of the new soundtrack. Interesting. Very interesting. Hey, Jill. You okay? Are you in love, maybe? Nothing of the sort. I'm fine. Right. No, seriously, did you fuck? Men only get so happy after they fucked. That's not... Oh my god, you totally fucked. Was it Alma? Did you have 7 minutes in heaven with her? No, I didn't. In any case, congratulations! I haven't seen this happy since... well, never. Today's escapades will bring us to a familiar place and... Shit. Gil, I'm out. I'm gonna... Not so fast, Flat Bartender, if that's even your real name. Last time, my viewership had a weird peak while I was passed out. So I'm here to find out what made people so interested. Do I have something on my face? This guy totally fucked. No doubt about it. That gleam in his eyes is unmistakable. Anyway, remember this. Do I remember the funny keys? I don't know. Do I? Fuck you, bitrate. Whatever, just keep it down. Ah, Jill, you're here. Isn't that the passed out girl from 2 weeks ago? I'm not here. Oh, sorry. I'll be back in my office then. Is she still here? You're still fucking here. You're still here. Anyway. Time to mix drinks and change lives. You are too happy. You're too happy and you're too mopey. What happened? I was right. Huh? That Laura girl was head over heels for him. I was right on the money. Say, that girl? I'm not here. Sorry. Isn't she the one that passed out last time? Anyway, Betty was right, and that deserves a beer. And you? I'm fine. All right, Friday beer. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter anymore. But I'm still gonna make them big because I like messing with people. I like getting more money. I'm a greedy bastard. What can I say? For the occasion. All right. So the girl was actually infatuated with him. You should have seen her screaming from the top of her lungs like she liked him, and him just standing there thinking, just like that. In retrospect, it was a tad too cliched for my taste. Still, I knew she liked him. I was right. I was right. He doesn't seem particularly happy. He never is. Unlike your coworker, holy shit, did he fuck? You're making it too obvious, Gil. How? That beaming face is unmistakable. The face of a guy that got some and enjoyed every moment. Back to deal, though. Like I said, he seems lost in thought. Yeah, victories like these are few and far between. Let me enjoy myself. Can I get something non-alcoholic here? That's not how you drown your sorrows, piece of scrap. I'll have a Bloom Light. Okay. Bloom Light. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. All aged, on the rocks, and mixed. And you just want something non-alcoholic. A blue fairy for the boy. 2, 3, 4. All aged and mixed. Try to get Betty drunk? Did you really think I wouldn't? Have you seen how much alcohol I put into drinks? Everybody gets drunk when they come in here, whether they want to or not. Here. Thanks. Same. Celebrate all you want, but I'm freaking out here. I know nothing about relationships. I have no idea what to do. Well, for starters, what do you think, Jill? Me? Her? Betty, I've seen a few of your relationships, remember? Aside from Veronica, there's Angela, Pamela, Sandra, Rita, Monica, Erica, Tina, Mary, and Jessica. Are these like... I was gonna say, are these Mambo number 5 names? I knew I heard these names somewhere before. One martini has like 3 shots of hard liquor. I need to go bar hopping more around here. I need to find a good bar. I'm sure they exist, but I don't know them. Or should I say, didn't share the bed sheets, snores like a pig, cold feet, shampoo waster, chocolate addict, too religious, fan of the wrong rugby team, Tito Taylor, Pata Taylor, what the fuck? Tito Taylor, and choose with mouth open. What do you think, Jill? That you must be quite the heartbreaker to have so many relationships in a short period of time. I mean about a piece of scrap situation. And thank you. I'm not the right person for this. That
Gil. He's still on fucking Cloud 9. Or is it fucking in Cloud 9? What about... Sneaky, sneaky. I'll be damned, she actually hides pretty well. For starters, how do you feel about her? I don't know. I don't know her that well. You could start there. Ask her out sometime. Get to know her. Maybe she'll change your mind. Maybe you'll change yours. In the end, you lose nothing by... What? I'm just realizing I'm giving love advice to a Lilum. So I don't know how well it applies to you. These things are all human in organs, but now... Are human in all but organs nowadays anyway. Even if that's the case, it's interesting that she felt that way toward him. Why wouldn't she? This fella's a good catch if I do say so myself. And like I said, humans in all but human in all but organs. You surely encountered Lilum that sometimes forget are not human. Well, we live in weird times, but hey, that only makes it more interesting. It's odd going to other cities and not seeing the same integration of Lilum, though. Well, Glitch City's pretty much the cradle of social experiments involving Lilum integration, so... Anyway, just try to get to know her. You'll find out how you feel afterwards. Yeah, I think I'll try that. It's quite the uninspired advice if you ask me. Anything else? Well, let's convert the occasion with a piano man and a piano woman. All right, 2 P's. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, all on the rocks and mixed. I fucked it up. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, on the rocks and mixed. Piano man, done. You get out of here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Oh, but Milky, do you have to count every time? What are you, too stupid to remember to count them like on the bar? Yes. I'm not good with numbers. I was seriously considering using every pony because Daddy Milky isn't causing those aggro's I like. Every pony's just a max aggro spell, like... Fucking... How low, friends? How is every pony doing this day? See that? 3-hit combo. That's a confirmed... That's like a 0 to death combo right there. Here. And now we reach a stalemate. I'd normally take the piano man, but I feel there's a symbolic value in taking the woman. Why order like that, then? Huh? I hate Laura. You what? She's gonna take you away from me. My piece of scrap, not hers, you're mine! Mine! Betty, you don't own me. Besides, I can't for the life of me leave you alone. I feel like the moment I let you out of my sight, you'll just crash. That's not a laughing matter. You need someone making sure you aren't kicking people. That's not normal, you know. Besides, it's not like I have something with her yet. You're right. So you won't leave me? I'd worry myself sick if I left you to your own devices, honestly. We should leave now. Oh, yeah. We're holding a small New Year's party tomorrow. I don't know if you two want to come, but... We'll come. You sure? We will. Fine, we'll be here, Jill. Anyway, see you then. Bye, Bill. Please, come again. Party? I'd love to go! But I told everyone that tomorrow I'd end the new year with a party myself, so... Sorry. I totally forgot she was already here. Man, that was such bliss. Still, I can see how traffic spiked. Things can get fun here. And just like the last time, I need to show my viewers something fun. Give me something nasty. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. You fucking want nasty? I got you covered. Say that again, I dare you. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? I have the gun. Like, literally, I can just shoot you. I can kill you on the spot. What can you do to me, huh? What are you gonna do, cancel me on Twitter? Bold moves. Like I said, you can't embarrass me on this stream. I do a good enough job of that on my own. Here.
This is the... Hold on. It was nasty, all right? And now it's time for me to be a nice person and give you something nice. Huh? It's the second time I'm here, so it's only natural you get your own copy of my theme song. No, thank you. Don't be shy. Let me give you one. I mean it. No, thank you. Well, too late. It's already in your player. That can't... How in the ever-loving fuck did you do it? Magic! That's bullshit. Video editing magic. Did you just hack into the music player? Let's move on, shall we? Ugh. Yeah, whatever. Hey, weren't there dogs? Last time you talked about this place like it was this zany haven of sorts. But I see the same shit. Seriously, no decorations or anything of the like? Good question. Where are the dogs? They either haven't paid enough attention to their arrival or they haven't come. Idols, newspaper managers, talking dogs, and this is the same old bar like last time. I might sue you for fake advertising, you know. Now that I think about it, maybe Boss just donated money to this Sierra thing. And then tricked the dog into coming here as a part-timer for kicks. Oh well, anything interesting lately? I mean, it's not like I miss them, but they should at least show their faces. Hello? Sorry, what'd you say? I was asking if there were any new stories. This is not a newspaper, you know. Nor is it a crazy stories on demand streaming service. That's a big fat lie and you know it. Shut up. But I said nothing. Alright, I meant... So shut that idea up. Yeah, that. I won't. Last time I came here, the viewership peaked for some reason, and I want to find out why. Maybe Pretty Boy over there can tell us the story of who he fucked. He's so distracted he won't even make a retort. Amazing. Guess there's something worth saying, but... And I want to hear it. I want to hear it! Well, here Milky came yesterday again. You're shitting me. You expect me to believe she came all the way here again? Do you even have proof like the glass from last time? Well... If I may interject. You've been listening, boss? The walls are pretty thin. Oh. Anyway, she did. I even took a pic with her. She did what? Let's see. Why? I tried to make an appointment with her and she's always busy. But you sit there and she just comes waltzing over? It's not fair. Hey, if I knew how the hell stuff like that happened, I'd share my secrets. I was just as baffled as you are right now. Yeah, but I bet you're not even that much of a fan anyway, are you? You're not wrong. Can you at least tell me how nice she was as a client? Very graceful client, much like last time. A really nice girl. I'm gonna give you my number. If she ever comes back, you let me know. You hear? Not gonna let you keep her to yourself. I really doubt she'll come back again, though. She already came twice. I'm not taking any chances. I need something to down this angle with. Give me something girly, will you? Okay. Girly. That's G, not girly. Fluffy dream. And just because I can shovel more alcohol into your stupid mouth. If I'm lucky, she passes out again. Girly gut punch. That can happen. Isn't our boss really cool or something? Yeah. Boss is cool. This chat sounds like Milky chat as I watch fucking like, hey kid, wanna die? Scroll across the screen. Here. Let's just chill a bit. It's still not fair. You know, you're boring today. You're not chatting that much, nor are you doing anything funny. Be funny, bartender. Streamer, be funny. Streamer, be funny now, streamer. Maybe the whole peak viewership thing is just you. Eh? Maybe this bar and me both had nothing to do with the spike. Maybe you were just that good. Are you hitting on me? I'm not. In fact, I'm kind of trying to get you to leave. Pronto. Don't be so hard on the girl. She's fun. Another nuisance shows up. Blah, Joe hates me. It's not hate. It's just... Wait, I'm not having this conversation again. Boring. Hey, you're curious, right? About Fuckboy's partner. Want to know who it was? Do you know? Maybe, maybe not. That maybe not settles it then. Not taking any chances. Oh, come on! Bartender, you're making lots of faces there. It's nothing, really. Did the two bartenders break or something? Should I call the manager? Tech support? Hey, Joe. In or out of voice, remember? Fuck. What? Ooh, fuck. Aside from that guy I made. Say, you're oddly calm today. Well, I've been getting more sleep lately. That way, I don't feel like if I stop speaking, I'll die. Crash is one hell of a drug. And wouldn't you know it, I can actually make it premium time if I go commando. Huh. But come on, I'm getting bored out of my ass here. Do something. I'm not a dog. You can't just ask me to roll over, you know. Mind if I entertain you a bit, then? Boss? You and Gil take a break. I'll entertain the Missy here. All right. Ah, Jill, by the way, by that I meant take Gil with you. I don't want him humming to the middle of the road. Right into the middle of the road and into a truck's grill. Grilled Gil. Right. All right, Gil, come with me. Uh-huh. All right, Donna. Don't fucking kill her. Hey, kid, wanna die? Want one? Huh? No, thanks. I don't smoke. All right, I got a text from Alma. Boss, Alma and Gil didn't fuck. That's a bummer. She's sending congratulations your way, though. Tell her I said thanks, I guess. So who was the lucky girl? So it was a guy. Never thought you swung that way. It wasn't a guy, so it was a girl, and you did fuck. I don't feel comfortable talking about that, you know? You don't make things easy for me, though. How so? I mean, you're pretty hard to get close to, you know? You never talk about yourself. You're talkative, so long as it doesn't involve you directly. Teasing you is literally the only way I know how to get through to you. You make me sound like some weird loner. You are a weird loner. At least, tell me if you enjoyed the night you spent with whoever it was. I did? Good for you. Why are you humming Sunshine Stone so much, though? Well, after that idol girl came yesterday again, I looked her up and her discography, and I can't stop humming or listening to him. Right. Oh god, you didn't fuck the idol girl, did you? No, why would that be a problem, though? I don't know, it just feels weird. Well, that's that for the break. Let's go back. Right. Oh, and Gil? Huh? Keep in mind what I said about opening up more. I mean it. That way we won't tease you so often. Listening to you say that has to be the weirdest thing I've heard this year. Shut up. I wonder if Alma finds Gil attractive. Alright, we're streaming, John. She's still here. She's still here. And that's that. Back. What were you two doing back there? Fucking. Oh, so just chatting then. Holy crap. Did you two really fuck? John has the face of a man who fucked to death recently. See, Gil, you're making it too obvious. How? What do you have today? I'll have a gut punch. Coming right... What? Nothing. Dorothy wants a gut punch. Is the world ending? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. Optional fucking Karmatrine. Does anyone find Gil attractive? Like, a lot of people. That's why he gets called a fuckboy. A lot of people find him attractive. Do you also have that friend that is so obvious to read? I have a friend that's not really obvious to read because we don't need him to be obvious to read. He's very upfront about what he wants for both good and bad. I like to make fun of him because he's one of my good friends. Maybe he's asexual. Oh, he's not. At least not my friend. I remember one time
he like walked up to a girl in high school and was like, "Hello, I'm flirting with you." And I remember hearing that because I didn't witness this firsthand. I heard about it secondhand, and I was just like, "Buddy, you did what?" That does not work ever, unless you're super fucking charming. Like, you have to be really attractive for that one to work. Hi, Anya. Hold on.
Mom, shake your body, baby, do that conga. No, you can't control yourself any longer.
That's all you get, because I'm pretty sure I would get DMCA'd if I played more. Milky, know the stream. That's like 5 seconds. I'm good. At least he shoots his shot. Hang on. We have a Discord message pinned from him. Because we're like, you know, like, you do this quite often. And he's like, when have you ever heard of me knowing their disposition before I, like, stepped up to bat? Because we're like, how do you even know if they like you? And he's just like, fuck it, I'll find out later. Yeah, hell of a guy, though. Hell of a guy. Weird guy. Love him to death. The wife and Shib. That wasn't Shib, that was Kerbex. Here. Stop looking at me like that. Sorry. Are you okay? It's weird for you to want to order something like that. Yeah, I'm just trying out stuff. Did you know that Lilum tongues are designed to identify food using the chemical components? Our tongues were designed with the human ones in mind. For example, the first flavors that we detect are sour and bitter, just like you guys. I checked my personal specs, and apparently my sensitivity is set to 1.2235. That makes me hate those flavors because I feel them harder. Why all that exposition? I mean, I'd lie if I say I wasn't interested, but why? Well, after last time, I got curious and started checking how many of my systems worked in detail. For example, the tips of my fingers are so sensitive to vibrations, you could make a seismograph with them. Oh. And checking that, I found that it's all based on how humans work. And that got me thinking about what you said. I mean, for my systems to work, humans had to understand how they work. And after all those discoveries, they're not any more or less artificial. Why should I be? I don't know. Looking up all that stuff suddenly made me feel real. It was the opposite of what I felt last time. I feel like I'm here right now. Glad to hear that. Alright then, let's try something sweet now. Alright, something sweet. I know you have a soft spot for Piano Woman. Age mix done. Milky's girl voice is kind of hot. I like how the first person to say don't was David. Watching, like, the two people I know fight is really funny. Like, imagine I'm like, okay, so I'm standing up on a stage, right? And on that stage, like, I'm looking out into the audience, and I know I've identified my friends in the back. I can see them back there, and they're just, like, punching each other. And it's like, yeah. Do I have the ability to ban other mods? I could unmoderate Joe just so you could ban him. I'd be willing to do that for the bit. Fucking brain is hurty, understandably so. He's only hot one strike. Alright, there's your Piano Woman, though. Here. Nice. To be honest, it's a bit surreal for me. What? I'm here talking to you, and you're answering like any human would. You're even expressing happiness. I remember when I was a kid, I usually tried to strike conversations with AIs. After a bit, they'd just start looping through their initial built-in answers, repeating the same thing over and over. It always made me crash back into reality. When I think back to that, having such advanced AIs like you here right now, it's amazing. I don't know, it makes my inner child happy to see something she always dreamt of. Helps when I feel particularly cynical. Aw, you flatter me. Besides, I've always thought about humans like Willem's nature. The method might have been different, but we too evolved from a more simple form ages ago. If Lilum managed to create biological life years from now, it'll all come full circle. So what should I take from this is... You love me? Don't overdo it. Anything else? Let's go with a sugar rush. Okay. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Optional fucking karma tree. The sword mods are not to stop us, they're to fight each other. Again, yes. That's why they're here. They're here to keep each other in check. David will start talking about, like, some weird fucking topic if left unchecked. And Joe will also act up if left unchecked. So by having them punch each other, like, the universe is kept stable. Here. Even in doubt, my love for these is real. How romantic. So I take it the solipsis problem got solved. Yep. All the reality crisis started the other day. My guardian, call her mom, no one's judging you. Mom decided to meet with the mother of her daughter's girlfriend. It was a very emotional meeting. They both said they felt like they closed a long chapter. I was moved, but that's when it set in. Why was I moved? I never met any of them, so where'd these feelings come from? Why do I feel things? Do I really feel them? What tells me someone else isn't pressing a button to make me feel that? What tells me I'm in my body? What is real? Boom! Oh, don't worry, by the way, I'm fine. Thank God, it was unnatural to see you down like that. Man, that Go-Go's a blast! Don't you feel like talking a bit more with Dee Dee? Dee Dee is too much of a prick, and Go-Go's tired. Besides, I want to talk with the bartenders. Oh, fuck. Well, I tried, Jill. I'll be in my office. Cute little girl, Lilum. Cam girl. Oh, fiddlesticks. What's your name, girl? I'm Dorothy Hayes, at your service. Do you come here often? Are you hitting on me? Hey, Dorothy, I'm in the middle of a live stream. Do you want to participate? Sure, sounds fun. Okay, let's take a recommendation from you. What should I drink next? Try the Sugar Rush. Bartender, a Sugar Rush over here. Bartender! Sorry, what? Sugar Rush, please. All right. Sugar Rush. Again. Moon! I am going to fucking knock you the hell out. You are not going to wake up for like 2 days. Joe's horny, I'm just weird. Sure. Good choice, Dorothy. Yay! So what are you doing in my turf, Streaming John? Yes? No, I mean, that's what she calls herself. Man, that's a tacky name. Yeah, but it's my tacky name. Actually, that's not really my name. What's your real name, then? Behind Streaming Chan's awesome mask lies the humble Nicole Chen. Humble. Why not call yourself Streaming Chen? It's funny that you mentioned it. You see, when I started calling myself Nico Chen, I changed websites, so the name felt a bit out of place. That's how it became Streaming Chen. Everyone nicknamed me Streaming Chan, though, so I just went along with it. Oh, yeah, I get it. At one point, I was going to call myself Dolores Hayes. But then I realized the name was as subtle as a brick to the face. Anyway, I'm here because the last time I came, I ended up with greater viewer numbers than usual. And so I wanted to treat my loyal audience again. Oh, I see. Well, you came to the right place, especially if you're looking for some comfy fun. Honey here might seem harsh, but you just need to crack her shell. Shut up. See, you just need to say the right thing at the right time, and she becomes a sweetheart. Quiet, you. Don't play hard to get, you know it's true. Hey, stream girl. That's me. I'll regret asking this, but don't you have a sponsor? It's weird that it's been this long without some advertisement. I have, but you see,
The contract with them expired, so Marvin, the business guy or whatever, had to make a new one. He was gonna send the draft to his lawyer as it had a couple of additions, but, let's say he got too excited with my VR model and the contract became unreadable. Oh, so he used the contract to... Yep. Got it into a pair of panties and rubbed it vigorously on his penis. I mean, you'd expect certain principles to be upheld even in the adult VR industry. I reported him when he got fired, but now they're looking for a new business person thing. Honestly, I think the paper cuts all over his dick are punishment enough. But I mean, why the contract? I don't mind it if he jacked off to an image of me, but the contract? That's money you're soiling right there. I would have gone back on the deal if it were not for the owner paying me a visit and apologizing profusely. Some people, seriously. Dick paper cuts. I've done enough crazed teacher fantasies to know how they can be a problem. I don't think you need to have experience to understand that. That said, Gil's been grimacing for a full minute now. Don't mind me. Huh. But you know, I like you, Dorothy. Why don't we celebrate with beers? My treat. All right. 2 big beers, honey. Sure. Ugh. Dick paper cuts. Oh, god damn. This game sucks. There's something like weirdly almost, what do you call it? There's something very nice about how I'm getting close to the end of the game and I keep having the main theme play. I like that. I don't know what it's called. Maybe like thematic, whatever. I'm fine with horny, just not horny for Milky. Thanks, Dad. You're like an overprotective father, and like, you know how he's like, "What are your intentions with my daughter?" You're just like, "What are your intentions with my streamer?" I appreciate it. Thanks. Why does it keep changing off the magical girl? Here. Cheers. Cheers. All right, I'm not feeling my tongue or my feet. Time to get lewd. Did I hear lewd? Do you have any stories? This will be a treat for non-premium users. I once met a guy that insisted on doing it in a jacuzzi. He didn't mind being in the premium time, so I started setting up the cameras. And man, was it a challenge. I wasn't just gonna stream over the water, I wanted some underwater action too. What'd you do with the bubbles and all? That was the least of my problems. We just turned the jets off. But not only did I have to make a makeshift underwater cover, I also had to keep in mind the heat. Heat isn't good with cameras. We tried chilling a camera in a bit and putting it in a bag with some filling. We made something more convoluted. We took a small cooler, opened a hole for the lens, and sealed it with plastic. I made sure things looked good through the cam and started recording. Threw in some cooling packs and sealed the fuck out of the cooler. Didn't need any weight? Yeah, luckily the guy was into bodybuilding, so we just used some old dumbbells. He was also ripped as fuck, that's another story. It was all a success, but it was also the last time I had sex on a jacuzzi. Blood rushing, hot water, I felt like I was dying midway through. Thank God he decided to resume the action out of the water midway through it, or I would have surely died. At least the guy didn't burn himself. What do you mean? Last time I had sex on a jacuzzi, my body got so hot that the guy almost burned his dick. I considered investing in a cooling system, but it's so situational expensive that I'll pass. Besides, those cooling systems require too much maintenance. Wait, I think I should leave, but care to join me in escapades for the rest of the night? Can I plug my services at the end of the night? Sure. Then count me in. I've got the perfect stories. Let's be on our way then. Goodbye, bartender. Bye, honey. Let's start the story. You see, there was this mega Santa. Wait, seriously? They left. A pair made in hell. At least they look like they're having fun. That method of filming underwater sounded convoluted as fuck, though. Yeah, but I guess it's hard to keep a cool head when you're horny. We're done, boss. Man, don't you just feel great?
Were we in the same place? Here, Jill. What's this? A bonus. Today I got a taste of the kind of clients you deal with, and keep it up. Well, tomorrow's a big day, so everybody get ready. That goes for both of you. Achievement unlocked! Employee of the month! Get all flawless service bonuses. I didn't get a single unflawless. May all your wishes come true in a new bountiful year filled with health and joy. What do I have left I can buy? This. I can't afford the other thing, but fuck it. This is it. No new news stories either. I'll leave the closet open in case you want to hide from the noises.
Thanks.
Have you ever clicked around the room? Oh! No fucking way! No fucking way! Oh, she makes a weird noise when she gets hit, though. Oh, this game's great. Oh, I love this. Oh, I can... Okay, I didn't know I could hold shift to, like... I didn't know I could hold shift to steady my movements, but whatever. Wait, no. It'll work. Well, let's see. Gil's in the back getting everything ready. I'll go grab some food I've ordered. They only agreed to work on New Year's if I went to pick it up myself. You alright? I'm scared. Gabby will show up at any minute. Relax, everything's gonna be alright. I can assure you of that. Drink something. Maybe that'll cheer you up. Maybe. I'll leave you for a bit, but keep your chin up. If you get through this, I'll give you, I don't know, a hug. That work? A hug? A big one. Reward for after everything's said and done. Gotta go, you can do it! Right. Everything's fine. I've been avoiding this for all these years, now it's time to face this head on. Yeah, everything's fine. Everything will be better after I talk to Gabby. Boss might even give me a hug. I'm okay. Hello. Gabby. Come in. Excuse me. Welcome to Valhalla. Hey. You talk first. No, well... Some days ago, I got a letter. And even odder than getting a letter is the fact that it's from your sister. A what? My sister sent you a letter? That's the first I've heard of it. What did it say? I don't know. I never opened it. At least not until now. Oh, yeah? Figured I should read it with you. Yeah, let's do it. Let's read it. Alright then. Sorry. Just that? Yep. Isn't there anything else in the letter? Maybe on the back? This is just like your sister. I spent days worried about this letter, not wanting to open it for fear of what it might contain. I lost sleep and appetite thinking about it. And after all those worries, after all those problems, after all these years not talking to her, she sends me a letter. A fucking letter of all things. And she just says, sorry? Sorry for what? For our fight? For not talking all these years? Now I'm fucking pissed. Are you laughing? Sorry, I remembered all the times my sis provoked you that way. Like that time where she gave you chocolates labeled 1, 2, and 4 during Valentine's Day. And you were pissed about the lack of 3. Or that time when you left an unopened beer bottle on the table and she sneakily opened it and took a sip. She didn't tell you she did it, and you were confused all day long. She always bragged she knew me like the back of her hand. If the letter was supposed to piss me off like that, I guess she had all the rights to brag. Maybe she was being sincere, though. She did express to me that she was sorry on more than one occasion. She did, huh? You told me she died from localized nanomachine rejection, right? In her heart, yeah. Instead of the massive rejection that always makes the news, her case was more focused. They usually amputate or replace the part and call it a day. But organs are different. The condition made her susceptible to transplant rejections. Not to mention artificial hearts and genetic treatments were out of the question. Yep. Thing is, apparently she suffered from that since she was about 18, but kept it a secret from everyone. Why? Hell if I know. I was angry to learn that she hid it. Why didn't she tell me? Was it to avoid worrying me? Was she ashamed? What was it? Wait, how'd she live so normally then? She had to use a serum, shots near her heart every 3 days. Apparently the serum burns like hell. The shot even left her a nasty mark where she had to apply them. The thing near her left breast wasn't a birthmark. And the rejection was what ended up killing her. The nanomachine rejection was what ended up killing her, but they couldn't find out what made her so vulnerable. Doctor said she might have missed a shot, or the shots made her other defenses grow weaker. The condition could have just gone nuts out of nowhere. Maybe it was blood pressure. Maybe it was a regular heart attack and the rejection acted afterwards. They don't know. She kept it a secret from everyone, so nobody knows. Maybe if she had told me about it, I could have helped her. Maybe she'd still be alive. Maybe she would have faced it alone instead of just dying in her sleep. Thinking about what ifs won't bring her back. Huh? I spent so much time hammering myself with what ifs that after you told me she died. What if I waited to cool down a bit back then? What if I just swallowed my fears at that very moment? What if I had apologized earlier? What if I had given a chance to the research institute thing back then? And the amount had just increased threefold after I lashed out at you the other day. But today I realized something. Having such regrets with the dead is a hollow effort. You're alive, you're here. I can make amends with you, but I can't make amends with the dead. I can't apologize to her like I can't apologize to you right now. Jill. Lenore, she's resting now. She's just resting after having that heart condition after all these years. She didn't have to face it alone, though. If only she... So, let's celebrate her life and achievements. If we're to mourn, let's mourn her together. If we were to honor her, we'll do it together. Together. Lenore was a fun-loving person. The best we could do right now is try to lighten up, if only for a moment. I need to ask, though, did she really start to complain about chest pain shortly after I left? No. She didn't get visibly worse after you left or anything. Everything was actually too sudden. She did complain about chest pains from time to time, but that actually goes way back before you left. Back then, we thought it was just acid reflux or something. Gods, I even blamed her death on you. I was just too angry back then, and this part of me just wanted to put the blame on someone or something. And you didn't deserve that, sorry. Hey, I'm sorry too, you know. We both have things to apologize for, don't think too much about it. I should have been mature and not shouted at you either, so let's just call all that water under the bridge, shall we? Are you sure? Of course I am. So how'd you find me exactly? Well, have you heard of a message board called Danger U? I have, yeah. Well, truth is that I visit it from time to time, and the other day I read a thread that discussed the bar, and the description of the bartender sounded just like you. Are you mad? No, not mad, more like dumbfounded. Hey, Jill, can you tell me what the problem was back then? What sparked that fight? Weren't you happy with my sister? Well, back then I didn't know what to do with myself after I graduated college. I went in and pretty much hated my last couple of years there. It's not far-fetched to think that I only tolerated being there because your sister was with me. Had she stopped supporting my studies, I would have quit right then and there. And then after graduating, I got a very good job offer that she accepted on my behalf in no time. She kept saying it was for the best for me and my future, but I was livid. Why did she have to do that? I hated it. I didn't know if I wanted to go there, but she still insisted so much. Like she was forcing that burden on me. And then my became our future, and she started talking about marriage. You were going to get married? I don't think we ever took it seriously. It was just something that she kept mentioning. Not like we didn't think about that down the line, but she mostly teased me with it. But the thought suddenly scared the shit out of me. I loved her, but I didn't think I was ready for such a commitment, especially considering what she did. I didn't know what I wanted to do, but I wasn't going to let her decide such a big thing for me. I mean, she could be really pushy from time to time. Like I said, I pretty much passed college thanks to being with her, and that was partly because she was so pushy. Even if she had the best intentions, she could be abrasive from time to time. And it rained on me at that moment. She took it upon herself to make that choice for me. What would have stopped her once we got married? What if she still decided to craft my life into her needs after marriage? I knew her. She would do it thinking it was the best for me, but what about my freedom, my say on the matter? So that's where you stopped loving Lenore? No. I never stopped loving her, which is why it hurts so much, but you gotta understand. I didn't want to wake up 40 years old and working at a job I hate. Just out of routine, getting used to it. I wanted to break from everything for a while to put my thoughts in order. Regroup myself, think carefully about what to do next. I can understand. I've sometimes felt the same, although I'm not even in college. So that's what led to you two fighting, huh? You know, the word fight makes it sound like we exchanged blows or something. It's all silly when I think back to it. Tragically silly. Maybe I was the one who started the fight, getting all defensive about not wanting to take that offer. Perhaps if I didn't overreact our arguments about wasting this huge opportunity, maybe she wouldn't have lashed out at me this bad. I could have been avoiding if I just kept a cool head and talked about that with her. My sister said something like that. Huh? I told you she mentioned you on more than one occasion, how sorry she was about the whole thing, right? Should have listened to her in the end, but instead I kept pushing her. I should have kept a cool head instead of letting my jealousy take the best of me. It was her offer, not mine. Should have stopped projecting myself so much into her. Something like that. Lenore. We're quite the hotheads, you, me, and my sis. You were supposed to be the mature one, you know? Play your role correctly. Why didn't you come back, Jill? Did you end up hating us that much? The break include us, too? No, it's just that... Remember when your sister was giving a class and you broke a window? How you didn't want to see her for the fear of being scolded? But my sister wouldn't have scolded you. But I was afraid. Dead afraid. I couldn't bring myself to face your sister. But I faced her back then, and I was like 7 at the time. Why couldn't you do it? It's not quite the same. And in perspective, no matter what reason I come up with, it'll never make sense. Everything sounds very stupid when I look back, you know? Not that it makes things easier. I won't ever get to speak to her ever again, and it feels bad because it's stupid. I swear, you and sis were meant for each other. You both moved on after all that, but neither had the courage to go back and say you're sorry. And like I said, berating myself over these past mistakes won't bring her back. I miss her so much, though. We were together all the time, always talking about dumb stuff. I wouldn't call my parents useless, but she was the one I could always talk to. I feel her absence every day. Everything's just so quiet now. And she was an amazing person. Yeah, she was an amazing person. Huh? Mourning's fine and all, but we should be celebrating her life. If she was here, she'd tell us that there's no fun in sulking for so long. She told you that all the time. Same way she told you to stop rubbing things in people's faces. Both figuratively and literally. Hey, I was 8 back then, so let's have a toast in her honor, shall we? A toast? Yeah. Let me get you a drink. A drink? Don't worry, trust me. All right. Let's see. Grab this for a sec. Okay. Lenore, I know you're watching from the beyond right now, as I give a drink to your little sister. It's obvious to me now that we're both meant to make amends at some point, but we never got around to it. I can't apologize to you anymore, but I can at least make you rest. I can make you rest a little bit easier. I need to sneeze. Ah! What if I do it again? I recommend the Zero Alcohol Blue Fairy. Too late. Already fucked up. Thank you. So know that I'll look out for Gabby in your absence. I'll make sure Gabby grows into a fine young woman just like you were. I'll always be there for her. I'll be sure the little brat doesn't face the same problem you and I had. Hey! Want to add anything? I'll always miss her. Don't say it to me. Say it to her. That's a bit... Come on. Just this once. I'll always miss you, sis. Sis. You idiot. Why'd you keep that secret for so long, idiot?
idiot. I always told you everything. Wasn't I enough, you idiotic idiot? Ugh. Hey, Jill, promise me you won't be like that knucklehead, that you won't keep stuff like that to yourself. Only if you promise the same to me. Promise me we won't fight. I can't do that. Huh? You and I are both too thick-headed. Sooner or later, we'll clash on some opinion. What I can promise is that I won't run away like last time. We'll both cool off and talk it over like adults we are. I'm not an adult. Let's face it, you've been more mature than I have. Hey, did you mean what you said, that you'll look after me? I'll always be here for you, Gabby. I mean it. I'm not Lenore, but I wouldn't dare leave my little sister alone. Jill. Hey, wasn't this a toast? Right. For Lenore, faithful sister and girlfriend. Cheers. Cheers. So, about this drink. Can I drink it? Do you like it? Take a sip. It's not bad. Why not drink it then? You're an adult. Might as well break the alcoholic taboo here and now. It doesn't have carbonate in it. Fuck you. It's not alcoholic. I'm not gonna give a child like a fucking martini. How'd I think back to it? Didn't your sister give you a beer once as a prank? Oh yeah, that. It was April Fool's. I should have known better when she offered me apple soda. I put bubblegum on the soles of all her shoes in retaliation. She walked funny, and my jaw hurt for the rest of the day. Yeah, but did you know how you got my drink last time? Huh? She gave me a beer, and it turned out to be apple soda. Oh. Did you get back at her? Well, I did hide all the dildos in the house that night, only to find out she knew how to use a cucumber. And as a follow-up, she used that same cucumber in a salad days later. She said, so do you like eating me for lunch? Jill? I'll tell you when you're older. Or never, at all. Hey, Gabby, do your parents know you're here? They think I'm at Claire's, actually. Who? Oh, she's my best friend at school. And this Claire knows you're using her as an excuse, right? Of course. How would she cover for me otherwise? True. Will you go to her house afterwards? To be honest, I didn't think that far. Maybe I will. I do live in another district, but Claire doesn't live close by, so... Well, can't be helped. I live nearby, and their streets aren't exactly safe at night. Why not stay with me tonight? Are you sure? I don't live in a mansion, but I'd say it's comfy enough, at least to spend the night. Sure, I'd love to stay with you. Great. Hey, does your dad still have that bakery? His bread was really good. Yeah, he opened a second branch last year. So he's looking to expand. I think he got into a partnership with a friend in Motor District. The guy saw an opportunity after realizing Motor District had almost no bakeries. I still remember when your sister introduced me to him. He started shouting, I knew it! I fucking knew you were a lesbian! Mark 1 for daddy! I think he had this bet with an acquaintance ever since my sis was 12 years old or so. Dad said sis was into girls. The acquaintance didn't believe him. He bet a beer on whether he was right or not. That beer bottle is still in the fridge. It's even labeled Sweet Victory. Your mom and Lenore never made up, did they? I guess that one wasn't as simple as the said one too many things argument. Turn on the magical girl! Mom was always obsessed with high society, and her circle of friends, a lesbian daughter, was a no-no. I'm still on my sis's side for that one, though. Mom didn't reject her because she herself was homophobic. She did it because her friends were. To Mom, the opinion of her circle of friends is worth more than her own daughter. How'd she react to her death? Don't know. Mom and Dad broke up 2 years ago. They did? They never got married, so there is no proper divorce. I haven't seen her since August, I think. Did you two fight too? No, she just hasn't showed up. You must have felt alone, huh? I've been there. A bit, but I'm not alone anymore thanks to you. Huh? I thought there was going to be a party here. Alma, over here. Party? A small New Year's celebration. Want to stay for it? I don't want a kid to burden. Don't worry, you won't. You only get cola for the night, though. No alcohol. It'll give us time to catch up even more. I can introduce you to some friends. Are you in? If you don't mind me. Great. Hey, Alma, come here. There's someone I want you to... There's someone I want to introduce you to. Valhalla. Cyberpunk bartending action. I finally can say I beat the game. Not done yet. Oh, I know. There you go. Never expect me to do something like this ever again. I will never stream a visual novel again. Are you fucking kidding? Okay, I will. I'm lying. I definitely will. Just like sometime down the line. It'll be a while. It'll be a while before I stream another visual novel. Let's leave it at that one. If I do it again, it's gonna be like a long time. Have you heard of Doki Doki Literature Club? Now do a Fate franchise run. In Fate, they transfer mana by fucking. Explicitly. I can't do that. Thank you, Milky, for playing it. No. I'm just here. This was an audiobook, basically. I'm just here to read it. I'm just, you know, I'm more happy that you all stuck around for an entire, basically, book. Fate as in Fate Grand Order. No. Before the mobile gacha game, it was a visual novel. And I can't do that. I literally just got here. What happened? Welcome to the end of the stream. Did you have fun? Yep. I also got to meet a cat boomer. Why'd your boss hug you, though? She's that kind of person. Now let's sleep. You were dozing off back there. You're right. Good night, Jill. Play some more tomorrow. Good night. For every correct path you followed, you get a post-credit scene. For a character. Let's see what you got. Oh, fuck. Do I click? Do I click? Is this click? Me click? I'm gonna click. Clicking didn't work. Just gotta wait. I'm freaking out. I don't want to miss anything. This is a really good song, though. Friday, February 3rd. This is good. Really good. You have no idea how long I've wanted some curry. I remember I meant to eat some, but then I had to pay for some drinks I spilled on the floor. That screwed up my budget. It's the least I can do after being such an obnoxious client. Yeah, about that. Mind if I ask something, Mr. Timothy Mercury? So you know. It's a small city. Turns out 2 very grateful girls soon became regulars, and both of them were related to you. So what's your question, bartender? Call me Jill. 2 questions, actually. First one is, why did they brand you as a traitor? Because you killed the other guy? I don't know. It sounds weird considering the other guy assaulted 2 little girls. It was a cover-up. The guy was my superior. A high-ranking officer like him assaulting innocent civilians, that would be unthinkable, on paper at least. On record, I hurt the girls and killed him before another unit subdued me. Then I escaped from the custody. In reality, that's all I needed to know. Sorry for bringing that up. Didn't you have another question? Yeah. How'd you build this restaurant so fast? It's a small city. Turns out 2 very grateful girls tracked me down to thank me. One of them was rich, and the other noticed I smelled like curry. Those 2 really are nice girls, huh? They didn't deserve what the bastard did to them. Excuse me? Oh, speak of the angels. Timmy, 2 special curries, please. Oh, hi, Jill. You follow Virgilo's game and help Say and Stella. Is there a way I can not help them? I can't believe you actually made me do that sleepover thing. You didn't have to accept, you know. Shut up. I'm having a good time. See, even Gabby's having fun. Relax a bit. Yeah, whatever. You know, Alma, you remind me a bit of my sis. I do? How? You always manage to get a reaction from Jill. Sis always said that Jill's acknowledging your presence is the best way to know she likes you. You're talking too much, Gabby. Aww. It's different with you, though. With my sis, Jill was more frustrated. Like this one time where she bought her a shirt that... You're talking too much, little girl. A shirt that what? That had a pic of a cucumber on it. Cucumber? Ow! What are you doing with my hair? Sorry, it got stuck on one of my fingers. Seriously. So I'm a bit like Lenore, then? No, you just remind me of her a bit. Moreover, my sis wasn't as ass. What those girls trying to say is that your tits and ass, you could build a Lenore and a half out of the mass. That just means there's enough to share with both of you. Share? You're talking too much, Alma. Friday, January 15th. So yeah, the guy had a fantasy about women castrating him. I tried for an hour to convince him that it's a bad idea, and I finally got to him. We finally moved to the bedroom, and it turns out the guy has a weird implant where his testicles should be. It's basically like a removable ball sack. I suppose the guy really liked that fantasy and made sure he could live it out properly. I once saw a guy at a hospital in the emergency room after having been castrated to fulfill a fantasy. I wonder if it's the same guy. I have enough problems with just one, you know. Just one what? With just listening to one of your anecdotes. You told me about the Neo Tijuana thing, and now it's this. Do you have a more subdued story? Come on, Joe, you're an adult. You can take that much. Shut up. Well, last time I spoke with my mom, I asked her the story of her daughter. Turns out her name was Anna. And now you pretend it's a surprise? Quiet, you. She fought against nanomachine rejection for most of her life. She even lost a girlfriend that she made in the hospital to the same sickness. Apparently, sometime after she got out of treatment, a truck hit her and killed her. But even then, she was amazing. She was? Yeah, she kept up her studies while still in the hospital. She was a self-taught honor student. Not only that, but she also ranked among the top 5 candidates in at least 3 college admissions exams. She also played the piano and guitar. Well, being confined to a room does that, I guess. I mean, fully able-bodied people can do barely half that. But she practically accomplished all that by herself. And she also beat nanomachine rejection, a disease that only 2% of humans suffer, and even less survive. It took a trucking truck to take her down, and she was great. And I think I'm sort of like her sister. Silly Becky. Honey, did you say something? I did not. Weird, I swear I heard somebody call me Silly Becky. Come again. It's not uncommon for me to hear stuff from far away and think I've heard it nearby, but you're the only one nearby that knows my real name, so it's weird. Oh well, as I was saying, the ballsack guy. I guess this is where we part ways, huh? Sadly, I'm bound to this city. I can only falsify my identity effectively around here. I really want to thank you, Chief, for the second chance you gave me. If we ever cross paths again, Gil, we're leaving for like a week and a half or something. Don't be so dramatic. But and you're taking care of my apartment. We will cross paths because I live there. The time you spend setting up a useless farewell could be used to ask me things about the place. Like where the switches and valves are. But I already know. They're in that control panel you made. But I like talking about that control panel. I'm proud of it. Speaking of obsessive likes. Jill, stop calling Armitage. She'll take care of your 4-ball just fine. I'm not worried about him. I'm just worried about me. I've never been away for 4 for this long. I don't know what he'll do. He'll do just fine. You did pretty well for at least 25 years before finding him. Yeah, but... We're leaving! Oh, yeah, before I forget. I left you a box of condoms in the first drawer of the desk, Gil. You what? You what? Hey, if he wants to bring his new girlfriend or whatever here, I want him to be ready. Oh, but just one condition. If you're gonna fuck like rabbits, stay away from my room. I have too many pics of my Emoto there, and I don't want their eyes sullied. Emo who? Little sister. Then just say little sister. Yeah, whatever. First stop, Panama. Achievement unlocked. Please please come again. You only missed one post-credits scene. Damn! Oh! Gabby's on the main menu! Gabby's on the main menu! Woo! Victory! Now click that plus sign. No. I'm gonna leave some secrets for people that still want to play the game. That feels like too good of an end off. Like, come on. I can't keep going after that. This is like the perfect send off. Yeah. Goodbye, Miss Bartender. Am I back to playing Pokemon on Wednesday? You better fucking believe it! Now that Valhalla's done, I'm probably just gonna marathon Pokemon Emerald until I beat that. But for now, I'm going to end. It's a bit shorter than my usual time that I go for, but that was a pretty good end off, I'd say. For now, Tyler. Tyler's back from her trip. Feels like a good time to send people over to Tyler. She's also talking about gaming news, things in the whatnot, you know, who stank, all that, whatever. I'll be back Wednesday for more killing Pokemon whenever my hubris inevitably kills me. But for now, goodbye. Goodbye, Miss Bartender. Thank you all for attending my bar. Please come again.